Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Giants Spire Live. Week 5 NFL. New York Giants are 1-3 after a victory last week versus the Los Angeles Chargers, facing the 0-4 New Orleans Saints this week at the Superdome. Should be a interesting matchup, to say the least. Both teams not performing as well as I think they should be. But the Saints, in my opinion, are not a very good football team. I don't think Spencer Rattler is the greatest quarterback, and their offensive line is completely decimated. If the Giants' defensive line gets back there like they did last week, and they should pick up a lot of sacks today, it might be a long day for New Orleans. And the offense, on the other hand, Jackson Dart coming off of his first start, a victory as well. However, he has lost Malik Neighbors for the rest of the year, so the rest of the offense is going to have to step up. What kind of combinations will we see? Will we see Jackson Dart throw the ball downfield a little bit? Will Cam Scadaboo get involved in the passing game a little bit? Will they try to heavily establish the run like they did last week? We'll see. I think that Jackson Dart will throw the ball a little bit more this week than he did last week, because last week he was going up against a really tough passing defense in the Los Angeles Chargers, and I think the New Orleans defense is not up to that level at all. So we will see what happens today. I do think the Giants will win today. I think they should win. I don't think this New Orleans team is very good. I know people have said that New Orleans is due for a win. They're 0-4, and Spencer Rattler is 0-10 in his last 10 starts. So they are due for a win. However, I really do believe that this Giants team is way more talented than this team, and I just think this, again, it's whatever you want to call momentum. Is it really momentum if you won one game? Win another one, and then next week we'll have a conversation. But get to 2-3, and we'll have a conversation. This is an opportunity. You're going against not a good team in a semi-hostile environment. I don't know if the Superdome is as hostile as people make it out to be, especially in recent years. But we're going to see what happens today, and I'm very excited for this game. I expect the Giants to win, and of course, if they do, we'll come crashing right back down to reality, and I don't even want to think about it. But we're getting ready to start this game up very soon. And it appears that the New Orleans Saints will be getting the ball first as the Giants are kicking it away. So they have deferred. So we'll see this defense go up against the Saints offensive line, and new head coach, Kellen Moore, obviously from the Dallas Cowboys years ago. And of course, Spencer Rattler. Saints returning the ball from their own end zone, and good tackle there by the Giants special teams. Get the ball down near the 8-yard line. Here comes Spencer Rattler, a guy who hasn't been playing that bad this year, but just hasn't really gotten it done in the winning department. His statistics aren't awful, but it's always, I think, a little bit too late for the Saints, right? He had a good week last week, but again, he threw a lot, didn't throw a lot of yards. So here we go, 1st and 10. Rattler under center. They'll actually play action here. He'll throw a little bit deeper here, and it's just too high. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. And pressure immediately. That was pressure immediately. I mean, he had to get that out. And I think he didn't have enough time. And this could be, if this is the trend today, this could be a long day for New Orleans. But this defensive line will have to eat if Giants want a chance to win today. Rattler under center again for 2nd and 10. The hand of Kamara. Kamara is going to get about 4 up the middle. 3rd down and 6. Get off the field right now. Get off the field right now. Taysom Hill is on the sideline today, which I don't think he's been on the sideline all year. I'm not sure if he was injured or if they just decided to elevate him for a specific reason. 3rd and 6 for Rattler. There's a flag, and it appears that it's a false start on New Orleans out of Beckham of 5. So it's 3rd and long situation for New Orleans. An opportunity for the Giants. Again, my main critique of the Giants defense is that they do create these 3rd and long opportunities, these 2nd and long opportunities, and they don't capitalize on it. So 3rd and 11, can they get off the field here? Rattler in the shotgun, and immediate pressure from Burns, and over the middle, and great PBU by Javon Holland over the middle. And that's a great Javon Holland play. One of his best plays all year. Looking for Olave over the middle. And Holland came out of nowhere behind him and swatted the ball down. And that should be a hold on Burns, but they never called it. And if they never held Burns, it would have been a safety. So 4th and 11, they're going to punt away from their own end zone. Great start from the Giants defense so far. That's how it should be all game today. Punts away. Not a great punt. It'll bounce. It'll bounce close to the 40-yard line. So pretty decent field position for the Giants, close to midfield. And here comes the comeback kid. Here comes. I'm not loud. Am I loud? Here comes Anakin Skywalker. Again, not the greatest game last week, but he did enough to win, and that is what matters in this league. I expect him to throw the ball a little bit more today. We'll see how it goes, how the game goes. 1st and 10 for Dart. Dart is going to throw short to Wandale to set up a screen. Wandale is going to get about 4 yards. Not a successful screen, but a short pass to Wandale. It'll be 2nd and about 6. 2nd and 5, I'm sorry. They're going up tempo here, which is the trend with Jackson Dart. You've seen that through preseason. You've seen that through the last game as well. The first drive last game, they went up tempo. Here's Dart again, looking to throw. And over the middle, wide open is Bellinger, all the way up to the 40. And I think he was down. It looks to be, he was down. So, the Saints picked it up, but he was down. I don't think it was out. And we'll take a look at this. And God forbid this is a fumble, but we'll take a look at this. Yeah, he's down. Yeah, he's down. So 1st and 10. From the 40. Dart under center. Play action. Looking downfield, and now he looks like he's going to take off. He's got room to run. He'll slide. And he got hit in the head there coming down, but they're not going to throw a flag. And again, you see these rookie quarterbacks kind of slide, and they might get hit. You're not going to get those penalties when you're young. You need a couple of years to get those penalties under your belt. So Jackson Dart learning to slide. That's a good thing. We're learning lessons. 2nd and 4. Dart. He'll hand to Scat. Scat is going to push the pile up the middle. He'll get the 1st. He'll be very close, but I think he got it. I think he'll get enough. We'll see what they do, but if they don't get it, just give it to him again. And I don't know why we're showing the Bellinger play. He was down, right? He's down. His elbow was down, man. Yeah. It's a close call for Bellinger, though, but he was down. So they're not going to give it to him. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Oh, now they give it to him. Okay. CBS. Figure your shit out, CBS. So this drive is going well. Moving the ball at a good pace. A little bit of throwing, a little bit of running. Kind of like last week's first drive. See if we can finish the job. Come on, Dart, at the 30. In the shotgun. He'll throw short to Wandale, set up another screen. Wandale is going to get about 6. Bring up 2nd and 4. I like how they're running this kind of screen play with Robinson very early here. You've seen this before. You've seen them run the screen with Wandale. I mean, last year they ran it a lot, but they couldn't do anything because of how bad their screen game was. 2nd and 4. Dart under center. He's going to change the play at the line. Dart will hand a Scat. Scat is going to push and get a little bit there. He'll get about 2 or 3. Cam Jordan brings him down. It's 3rd and 2. You kind of open it up here to see what you can do on a 3rd and 2, right? It's not exactly a dire situation. Bro, I forgot Brandon Staley is the defensive coordinator for the Saints. Dart's going to change the play again. 3rd and 2. Looks like they're going to send the heaters. Dart's going to throw short and a great pass. And they're going to call it. It was supposed to be a great pass breakup, but too early for the Saints. They're going to throw a flag, and it's going to be DPI. It should be DPI. Almost a PBU by the Saints. It was very close. It was a hell of a play, but it was too early. It seemed to be. They're talking about it. It is going to be pass interference on the Saints, so that's going to give them a 1st down. That's what I fucking love to see. I think that was on Kool-Aid McKinstry. Yes, it was. It was very close. It was supposed to be a PBU. Yeah, I mean, the timing there is just a little off. He had it, though. But, yeah, that's way too early. In real time, it looked a little too close. But 1st and 10 for the Giants, an opportunity here to score. Dart under center. Double play action there. He was going to throw close to the end zone. Caught by Bellinger and close to the end zone. It looks like he caught it, but Daniel Bellinger getting involved very early. I'm not exactly sure if that was caught. I think it was caught. It had to be caught, right? 1, 2, 3. That's caught. Bellinger having a little bit trouble with ball security here. We have to be careful of that. We really have to be careful of this ball security by Bellinger because one of these drop balls, one of these fumbled balls can end up in disaster. They might challenge this to see if it's an incomplete pass. I do think this is a catch. He got 2 feet in and he looked like he dragged the foot. But they're going to challenge the catch. Bellinger's got to be careful because these balls. This is the 2nd time he's fumbled the ball. Well, I mean, it's close to a fumble, but we'll take a look at this. And Dable's pissed. I don't know what he's pissed about, but he's pissed. This looks like a catch to me. 1, 2, he's secure it. That's a catch to me. I don't think that's... He got 2 feet in. Actually got more than 2 feet in. He caught it with 2 feet, and then he walked a little bit. To me, that's a catch. To me, that's a catch, but we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it is. Bellinger's got to be careful, though. Bellinger's got to be careful. I mean, that's the 2nd time this drive he's kind of had a kind of loose hands a little bit. You know, we got to secure that ball. Saints are doing a pretty good job trying to rip the ball away, but you know, we gotta catch the ball, right? We can't. God forbid that ball goes out the back of the end zone and you end up with a touchback, and that drive was for shit, right? So I like that we're getting Bellinger involved because I like that we're using more options. We haven't seen Bellinger get involved really in a long time. So I like that we're doing that, but he's just got to catch the ball. Right? To me, this should be a catch. But if he catches that, they're at the 1 basically. I mean, my instinct is just run it into a scat. But again, they've struggled in the red zone. They've struggled in the red zone for the past 4 weeks. Last week it was a little better, but they've struggled in the red zone and they cannot get it in even at the 1, right? So they gotta find a way to get it in. Stat gives you the best opportunity for that, but we'll see if this is a catch. It should be. Nothing yet. Ugh. They lost the challenge, so it's going to be a catch, and that was a dumb challenge by Kellen Moore. That was a catch, obvious. They're going to challenge that because they feel like they have a chance to unturn it, but that was a catch. So 1st and goal from the 1. They're going to Scotty was in the backfield, of course. The motion Bellinger. Little play action here. They're going to throw wide open Theo Johnson. Touchdown. His 2nd touchdown catch in the past 2 weeks, and the Giants go up a touchdown and another fantastic first fucking drive for this team. Huh? No, we got a couple people.
What?
Got a couple people. I do that. And dude, Johnson was wide open. I thought they were going to Bellinger and he was going to throw it out of the back, but wide open for Theo. And I love that we're getting the tight ends involved very early here. Looking for different options, right? You have to use what you got without Malik Neighbors. You need to make sure everyone steps up. In this drive, you saw both tight ends step up. Both tight ends getting heavily involved in this drive. I fucking absolutely love it. So Giants go up a touchdown to start this game. And that was a great start for the Giants. I just messed up my thing. A great start. Great start. That's what I love to see. That's what it should be all game. Theoretically, that's what it should be all game, right? That was an awesome drive. Awesome drive. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You're going to get us.
I've been louder before. That Cowboys game,
thank gosh
that Cowboys game, I thought I was gonna get called by the cops. Honestly, I thought the cops were gonna get called on me. I will do TikTok later. The problem with TikTok, I don't want to do it for very long.
No.
No, because they want me to show the game, and I don't want to show the game. And
Well, I think it'd be nice if you did that.
What? TikTok? I'll get people on TikTok. It's just that if I do TikTok, we do it for like 4 hours, and I don't want to be on TikTok live for 4 hours because you shouldn't be on TikTok live for 4 hours. Great drive. I feel like it's a repeat of last week. A very telling repeat of last week. Last week we had the great drive to start the game, and it was a little bit different because you're using the tight ends, but they look like they move the ball with some ease. That they look good. They look good. And again, the Saints defense is not exactly world beaters, but again, if you're gonna beat them, right? You don't want to like struggle. Don't show me a struggle against a bad defense, right? You know, show me that you can do it. I love that they got both tight ends involved. I want to see more of that. I want to see Bellinger get more involved because I think he can be an asset. He kind of hasn't had that big season, that productive season since the 2022 year. And I love it. And that's the second time I think Dart and Theo connected. And Jackson Dart, 5 for 5, 44 yards and a touchdown so far. And that's as perfect as you can possibly get in this football league. And the kick is away. The Saints will return it. And I lied. He'll take a knee. And the Saints will set up at the 30. I think Hyatt had a few snaps that drive, but I couldn't really tell. I wasn't looking for him. But I think he was on there for a little bit, at least for a few. So Taysom Hill is going to start this drive. An interesting decision for the Saints. Again, we haven't seen Taysom Hill be very active in New Orleans in about a year or so, but here's Taysom Hill, and I don't expect him to be out there for this entire drive. I expect him to be out there for maybe a couple snaps, but Taysom Hill obviously can run, can throw, but trying to show the Giants a little bit of a different look here, maybe to throw him off. So here comes Taysom Hill. First and 10 from the 20, and there's going to be a penalty. And Kamara is going to take it about 4 yards. And there's a flag. We'll see who it's on. Offsides on the Saints, which is very rare you get that. But that is just when you line up over the line of scrimmage. So that'll back him up 5, and I'll repeat the first down. I believe Taysom Hill's out of the game now, and he is. So that experiment, he'll probably come back, I'm sure. First and 15, they'll pitch it to Kamara. Kamara's going to get to the outside, and Kamara's going to find a hole. And it looked like a longer run than it was, but he got kind of, he got about 10 yards there. So 2nd and 5 for the Saints. And if it's the one thing the Giants are weak in the defensive area, it's the run defense. That's exactly what you're nervous about. You need to find a way to stifle that, right? We know that they can get back there, but if they establish this run, this defense doesn't look as threatening as it once did, right? So expect them to run a lot today. So 2nd and 4 for the Saints. And here they go, handing to Kamara again. And great tackle behind the line. And I believe that's Carter. And I believe that was Nubin. Carter and Nubin getting on the Kamara tackle there, bringing him back 2 yards. And that's what I love to see. Carter getting involved in tackling as well as Nubin. Great job. Now it's 3rd down, a little bit longer. So now you're looking to throw here. So 3rd and 5 for this defense. Rattler. Going to throw. Pressure. And he heaves it. And it's an interception. And there's 3 flags thrown. What the hell happened there? I mean, Rattler just sent that to the absolute moon. Was that DPI? It might have been DPI. I'm not exactly sure. We got to take a look at this. 3 flags came out at the same time, and it was DPI. I didn't see it, but I mean, of course it's fucking Deontay Banks, dude. Let him go. That ball's a freaking that Banks. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking let him go. Let him go. Fucking Rattler sent a balloon up there. He sent a balloon. Just let him go. And of course, Deontay Banks ruins another drive. And good tackle there. What a great tackle. Was that Nacho? It looks like Nacho. And there it is, Nacho. Gets the tackle. the Saints will only get about 1 yard. Dude, come on. That was the easiest interception I think anyone's ever had on this team in maybe 10 years. And it's ruined by Deonte Banks. Just let him go. Oh, let him go. Look behind you, Banks. The ball is 19 seconds in the air. Just let him fucking go. 2nd and 8. Past midfield now for the Saints. Rattler's going to look to throw again and pressure immediately and caught this time by Olave. And it'll be close to the first. He might have gotten it. But a good quick throw there by Rattler. It'll be very close to the first. If it's not a first, it's very close. Taken down by Bobby O. Oh, man. Again, the penalties. It's going to be 3rd down and 1, so it's very close. It's less than a yard. It's like they'll probably, who knows? They'll run it with QB sneak and they'll get it. So 1st and 10. Like, come on, man. Like, it's like that. That is such an easy, like, it's so frustrating because it's like, oh my God, here are the impact plays because that potential interception was caused by the defensive line just getting in his face. And it's ruined by Deonte Banks. Rattler, he can look to throw. And he'll throw over the middle and he'll get about 6. To Vele. 2nd and 4. They're trying to get the ball out early. They're trying to get the ball out fast. You have to against this defensive line if you want the chance, right? You have to. 2nd and 4, but the Saints are moving the ball. High snap, but fielded, and they'll bring down Kamara, get about 1. So 3rd about 3-ish. Run defense has to lock in today. They've been doing an okay job so far. When it's up the middle, they've done a good job. So 3rd and 3, another opportunity for the Giants to get off the field. Another opportunity. Rattler's going to take a shotgun and pressure over the middle, and it's going to be caught. 1st down for the Saints, and that's Kamir Shaheed, and he'll get the 1st. He was open on the outside, and Rattler saw him, and Flott was on him, but kind of got 8 there. Good route. 1st and 10. Saints moving the ball at a good pace, and Rattler's going to take off here, and he'll scramble, and he won't get far. He'll get 2. 2nd and 8. Oh, defense can be good. I said in the video this morning, it can be good. It's too talented, but just some dumb mistakes. Let it be. Second and 8. Rattler, and that Olave's wide open there, and he's going to get the 1st, it seems, and he was wide open in the flat. I mean, no one was covering Olave. Nobody was on Olave. He just was naked. Naked. Saints moving the ball at a good pace here. So they look like they might score. Taysom Hill in the game. Of course, he's lining up at he's like tight end, and they hand to Hill, and what an amazing tackle there by Kayvon. He sniffed it out. No problem there for Kayvon Thibodeau, and he sniffed it out very easily. Took Hill down. They're going to lose a couple yards. Immediate takedown by Kayvon, and that's a great tackle. Great tackle, Kayvon. 2nd and 14. Rattler takes the snap. He'll look to throw. Time. And dropped by Kamara. He had him. He wouldn't have gotten far, but dropped by Kamara makes it 3rd and 14. An opportunity by the Giants defense to force a 3-point field goal here. Don't let them convert. I mean, Kamara just took his eyes off it. Should be a catch. Here we go. Another opportunity, a 3rd and 14 opportunity. This is what you play the game for. This is what you live for. 3rd and 14. Rattler, pressure over the middle, caught, and not enough. Kamara again, but Bobby O takes him down. It will be 4th down and probably like 8 or 9. And they probably will kick the field goal here. And they will. They'll set the field goal unit up. Defense, I'll give that a C+ drive. Should have ended a long time ago, but they did the job and held them to 3. Snap, hold, kick is good. So 7-3, Giants still lead. So not an awful drive for the Giants, not an awful defensive stop, but should have ended a whole lot earlier with that balloon that Rattler threw up. I bet people are fucking killing him on Twitter right now. See if the Giants can do it again. Make some magic happen. Oh. Let's check around the league, see if any shockers are coming up here. Vikings won today, which was expected, but it kind of came down to the last minute. The Browns had a good chance. It's early. Not anything crazy. Not anything crazy. Whew. God. The offense just looks really good under Dart. Like, it just looks night and day. It really does. And the red zone offense looks just way better. Just way better. Just in every category. I like what they're doing. I really do. I want to see it continue. So early now, 7-3. First quarter about to come to an end soon. Gunner and Banks looking to return the kick here. Gunner will take the ball out of the end zone and looking for a lane, and he'll find a hole there, and he'll get close to the 30. And that's where the Giants will set up shop. And here comes Dart and company. I actually am excited to watch this offense now under Jackson. I really am. Like I think it's a lot more interesting to watch. I know it's been like barely 2 games, but it has been more involved. It's been a little bit more creative. 1st and 10 for Dart at the 30. And he'll throw to Bellinger, who's wide open in the flat, and he'll get about 7. So 2nd and 3. And here comes Daniel Jones throwing a touchdown pass to Tyler Warren. Well, 2nd and 2 for Jackson Dart. He'll hand to Scat. Scat's going to find a hole up the middle, and he's going to be free. Almost free. He tripped a little bit, but he was close to making that a huge run. He'll get close to midfield, 1st and 10. Everybody loves Scatterboot. I don't think there's one person in New York that doesn't like Scatterboot. 1st and 10. Probably one more play here, and then we'll move on to the next quarter. Here comes Dart. Dart's looking to throw. He has time and batted at the line. A good play by the defense there. Puts his hand up. That might be the Saints. Who's 90 on the Saints? I forget. Yeah, good play there. Yeah. Scat was open. He was looking for Scat, but we'll get another playoff. 2nd and 10. Dart looking to throw. Doesn't like it. Pressure. Looking to scramble. He's finding a lane, and there he's taken off, and he's got room to run. He slides near the 30, and Dart uses his ability to scramble, get around the pocket for a large gain all the way down to the 30 of the Saints. And this is why you bring him in, because he can extend plays with his legs. He doesn't like what he sees downfield, and then he finds the open grass and takes off for a massive run. And he's learning to slide. 2nd time he slid. Good boy. Good boy. Here comes the first quarter is now come to an end. Dable's consoling Dart on the sideline. That's a hell of a play by the rookie using his legs. Doesn't like what he sees. Scrambling. Looked like he was dead to rights. Found the field, and he takes off. And that's what you want to see using his legs, right? Those dire situations where you don't like it, you see it, and you take it. And the field is wide open. It's nothing but grass, and you get the 1st down, and now you have some life in you. Giants moving the ball with some pace again. Start learning to slide is, I think, is so good, you know. Last week he probably wouldn't have slid there. But that's the 2nd time he slid today, and I mean it's come at situations where I could tell that there's a part of him that just wants to just put his shoulder down, but he's like, okay, let me go down. And that's progress. That's learning, that's development. That's being smart with your football play. That's having a new perspective on play that you hadn't had before. You're trying to relearn how to finish plays, and that could take a while. And he's starting to do it today, which I think is great. Oh. Woo. So the 2nd quarter begins. 7-3. New York leads. Giants near the 35. Looks like they're going to send some heaters here. 6, 5, 4, 3. Dart takes a snap. He'll look to throw. Has a lot of time. And he'll throw short. And just a great catch by Slayton. Gets the first down all the way up to the 15. And not an ideal catch for Slayton, but manages to pick it up. And again, that's in a situation where Dart probably could have taken off here. He probably could have gotten the first, but he looks downfield. He finds Slayton open and takes off with it. That's a great catch by Slayton and a great run as well after the catch. And you want wide receivers to step up here. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with Darius Slayton getting more involved. You know, we know what Darius Slayton is. We know that he can be a threat, but how can he do it? Right? 1st and 10. He's going to actually, it'll be a play action of Dart. I look like he handed to Wandale, but he'll take it himself up the middle for about 3. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. So Justin Reed is out with a concussion now, so another injury to the Saints defense, which they've been battered with injuries this year. 2nd and 8 for the Giants, nearing the red zone. Scat in the backfield, and that's what they'll do. They'll hand to Scat, some patience at the line, and not much there. He'll get a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 7. Let me back up this because I'm probably going to jump up and scream if they get this. Come on. Come on. 3rd down and long here. So a situation. Dart to throw. He's going to throw to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Theo Johnson! Come on, Theo, number 2! 2! 2!
It is a Sunday.
Come on! No! That's 2! 2! What a fucking catch by this guy. He was double covered. What a throw! Oh my God, I'm hard.
Jordan.
I'm hard.
Jordan. Shush. Jesus Christ.
Snap, hold, kick is good. 14-3 Giants lead.
We're going to get kicked out.
Oh, I hope we do. No, don't
You
worry.
need to go to a bar. You bring your live streaming stuff to a bar.
I'll get kicked out of the bar. The Giants.
You need to find a new place.
We haven't gotten a problem yet, though, so.
I
14
should put a warning on the
to
door.
3.
No one's dying.
14-3.
It's football Sunday. No one's dying.
14-3. Look at this team. This team looks so fucking different. It looks completely different now that he's the quarterback. I'm not lying
What
to
good
you.
energy brings when the fans are excited, you know? You guys all were moping around for 5 years.
When have we been 14-3 this year?
Good for you.
This team
Congratulations.
looks so different under Jackson Dart. Just the offense looks like it is evolved into a pretty butterfly. It is unbelievable. That is the 3rd connection in the past 2 weeks with Dart and Johnson. And I got to watch that catch again. But what a throw. Wait, was that? Oh, my God. Theo is him. Dart is so good. This looks like an NFL team. The past couple of weeks, the first couple of weeks, it had the bones of a team, but it wasn't a team. This looks like a football team. They're making plays. They're making football plays. Those are big boy plays. I got to watch that catch again. He was double covered. Was he not? Let's check it out again. I got to see it. That's 2 for Theo. Just the perfect zip, and he gets hit twice in the back. I mean, this is what you want Theo Johnson to do. This is why you drafted him. Last year he was last year, he was trying to find his footing. He wasn't like, the big threats that, I think they drafted him for, but he was trying to find his way. Then he got injured during that Dallas game during Thanksgiving last year. And this year you see it. He's becoming a true tight end one. He's really just had an amazing year so far. I think people are kind of forgetting about him. He's kind of gone to the wayside here, but the past couple of weeks he's been outstanding. This team looks good. It looks like a football team. But let's not get a little too cocky yet. We still got a long game to go. We're not even halfway through this game yet. It's 14-3. Let's keep our foot on the gas here. This defense, let's get these guys off the field. Wow, what a drive. That was awesome. I love that anticipatory throw by Dart there. He just lets it rip. What a play. That is something I haven't seen in a while. Wow. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Rattler. He'll hand to, and it's completely blown up by, guess who? Brian Spider-Man Burns. Having an all-pro year so far, in my opinion. 5 sacks on the year, another tackle for loss, and it'll make it 2nd and 12. They're showing the Cowboys game, and it looks like the Cowboys scored here on the Jets, which is not shocking at all. Poor Jets. 2nd and 12 for the Saints. Rattler is going to throw, and a little wide open throw there for not Olave, it'll be Shaheed, and it'll be a good pass attempt there. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 2. I'm very happy with that last drive, and I think every Giants fan should be very happy with those first 2 drives. With Jackson Dart, they're throwing the ball a whole lot more, kind of like what I said. They're kind of letting it rip. He's doing what he wants to do, right? You're seeing a lot of more people come involved. And 3rd down, it's 1st down for the Saints now. Quick little corner out there, and it looks like the Saints are going up tempo here, trying to throw the Giants' defense off a little bit. But 1st and 10 for the Saints. Again, trying to get the ball out quick. I mean, you could see the pressure start to come. And another 1st down. I missed the play. Another 1st down for Olave, and they're speeding it up here. So this is probably going to be their strategy against this defense, really getting the ball out very quickly and trying to throw off this team off guard. And here they're going up tempo again. Rattler's going to take off and run, and Rattler's got a lot of room. He got the 1st down. He'll go down near the 45, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Rattler again. So you could tell that they want to pick up the pace here. They want to throw the Giants' defense off. They know that the run game is not exactly good. You know that over the middle of the field is exactly their kind of weak part, and that's what they're trying to attack. No sacks yet so far, but I would like one. They'll hand off the ball to, I think, Wells, and Wells will get about 6. Paulson and Debo on the tackle. And again, the run defense has not been great. You just don't want to give up a huge game-breaking play here. 2nd and 4. Second and 4. They'll hand the ball off to Kamara, and Kamara won't get the first. It'll be close, though. It'll be 3rd and about 1. So, yes, an opportunity. But if I'm the Saints, I run it down the middle again because you know what the Giants' run defense is. 3rd and 1. And Taysom Hill can line up under center here. And I think Rattler's lining up. Yeah, Rattler's lining up wide. My guess, they'll probably just run it with Hill, and they do. And he'll get it. There was a little bit of patience there by Hill, but he'll get the first. So 1st and 10 for the Saints. The Saints fans love Taysom Hill. They love Taysom Hill. 1st and 10 for the Saints again. Nearing the red zone, but at the 35-ish yard line. Rattler under center. Another motion there, and they'll play action, and Rattler's going to look to throw out wide. And a great tackle there by Darius Masaw, not getting any yards on that play. Great tackle there by Darius. It'll be 2nd and about 11 or 12. Great tackle there by Masaw. Again, the pressure is it's coming. It's just not finishing the job, right? They're doing a really good job. The Saints are getting the ball out fast and creating space for Rattler. 2nd and 12. Rattler's going to throw to the sideline, and I can't even speak, but a pass breakup by Cordell Flott, who's also having a really good year so far, and it's going to be 3rd and 12. So the Giants are doing the job here on this drive. Another 3rd and 12 opportunity, a 3rd and long opportunity. Let's get off the field right now. Come on. Come on, defense. Come on, Bone. Let's get active here. 3rd and 12 opportunity. Rattler. Gonna throw. Throwing over the middle and incomplete. It looked like somebody fell on that, but it's going to be incomplete. 4th and 12, and they'll probably kick the field goal here. And a good job by the Giants defense, not giving up a huge play on a 3rd and 12 opportunity. That's progress. That's doing the job of the defense. And yeah, Olavi just slipped and fell, and who knows what would have happened there if he stayed on his feet. So Blake Group is going to try the field goal from about 53 yards. Snap, hold, kick looks good, and it is. 14-6, Giants still lead. And the Giants get the ball back. That's what I love to fucking see. This team looks different. Defense doing a good job. They're not giving up touchdowns, but, I mean, you know. The Saints are doing a very good job on creating space for Rattler. They're doing a good job getting the ball out early. They had a plan for this defensive line, and the Saints are doing a good job, but the secondary is playing very well as well. So good job on the secondary. Shout out to the secondary who have been playing well today. We haven't seen Drew Phillips today. I think that's a good sign since no one's throwing his way. He's not throwing his way, so I think he's doing a pretty good job. Let's go. 13-6, Giants to lead, and let's fucking go. Darren Waller just scored another touchdown. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Imagine if Darren Waller was on this team, man. Imagine if Darren Waller was on this team, dude. It just I don't know. We might have not drafted Theo Johnson, so it might be a different story, right? But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. He's just resurging in Miami. Theo Johnson just looks, not Theo Johnson. Darren Waller just looks like, I don't know, came out of retirement. Now all of a sudden is playing well. I mean, I don't miss him a whole lot since we have two good tight ends here, and Theo Johnson looks fantastic so far. So let's keep going. Let's score some more points on this drive. 14-6. I want to fucking run it up, man. I don't want to hang around. I want to run this. I want to run this bitch up. Let's run this bitch up. I don't want to hang around. I don't want to hang around all game. I don't want to be like, oh my God, I'm the edge of my seat if we're going to win or not. Fucking let's run it up. Let's go. 7 minutes, 41 seconds left to go in the half. 14-6. Gunner and Banks set to return the kick. And here comes Gunner. Gunner's going to take a knee. So they'll set up at the 20. And here comes Dart. Here comes Dart. Whew. Oh no, my fucking camera. Hold on. Let me figure this out before I get back on here. No. There we go. 1st and 10 for Dart. Dart's going to look to throw. He's got lots of time. He's going to heave it deep and dropped by Slayton. And man, he fucking had that, dude. The camera got confused, but I thought it got batted, but holy fuck, I think that was a really good throw. We're going to see it again here. The camera got kind of fucked up, but he was looking for Slayton deep, but I think he was open. Come on, camera. Awful angle, man. I think Slayton had a chance. Oh my God, Slayton's going to hold that in. He caught it. Oh, 2nd and 10 for Giants now. And Dart's going to take off with his legs, holding the ball, coming down. And good tackle there by the Saints, but Dart's going to get the 1st down. Man, that would have been a fucking electric play. Oh. Slayton had that, bro. And that's a tough catch. I get it. But he had both hands on that ball, man. He just dropped it. Ugh. 1st and 10 for the Giants now. They're moving it. Empty backfield for Dart. Dart's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it short to Singletary, and Singletary's going to drop it. Probably would have gotten a lot there, but it'll be 2nd and 10. I don't think that would have gotten too far with Singletary in the flat, but he dropped it. Can't have these drops. Can't have these drops. 2nd and 10. Singletary's in the backfield, and they'll go to him. Singletary's going to push and not get much. He'll get 3. He'll get like 4, actually. Good 2nd attempt there, but he'll get 4. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 8. I guess I was wrong. 3rd and 8. So, 3rd down, long 3rd down conversion for the Giants here. Can they do it? Dart's going to look to throw, and he's going to have a little bit of time. He's going to throw short to Singletary in the flat. Singletary's going to make a man miss, and he'll get out of bounds. So that time, the Giants they'll punt it away here. Not the best drive, but you're mad at Slayton for that, man. I mean, That's not a great drive, but fuck, man. I mean, Slayton had that. Slayton had that catch. If he brought that in, that would have been an electric play. And it's just not. So another missed opportunity. 4th and 5. Gillen will punt it away. And he'll fair catch it near the 15. That's where the Rattler was set up shop. Hopefully the Giants defense this drive can get back there to Rattler. And we'll see what happens here. But, man, let's watch. I'm going to go on Twitter and check out that catch again. Or that potential catch from Slayton, who I thought that should have been a catch, but got to catch it. Right? Take a look at this. I don't think no one's showing it right now, but it's too fucking close. Defense can come up with a couple of plays here. Maybe turn the tide a little bit. I know we're winning, but I mean, we don't want them to crawl their way back into it, right? The defense still gotta lock in, right? So we need to see that. Man, that's Slayton drop, man. You think about that and you want it so bad because that's such an electric play, dude. And that was a good throw, too, by Dart. It was a great throw. We just didn't catch it. And I like that he's taking shots. At least they're taking shots downfield, right? So 14-6, 5 minutes, 27 seconds left to go in the half. Saints will get the ball, I think, like near the 15. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what this defense can do on this stop here. Maybe give a little bit of a challenge to Rattler. Play action, and there'll be a little bit of time. And Rattler's going deep here, and it's wide open. And this is a touchdown for the Saints. Rashid Shaheed, a monster play. First play from scrimmage. And Rattler sends the message. The message has been delivered. Things can change very fast. And Newbin got caught sleeping at the wheel. I don't know who else is behind Shaheed. I'm not sure who was on him, but I believe it was Newbin, and he just got caught sleeping at the wheel. And now the Giants got a battle here. They got a rally. Kick is good, 14-13. Giants still lead by 1, but again, that is just not something you want to see at all. That's the first play from scrimmage, and we're doing that shit. That can't happen. Can't happen. Can't happen. Send the message. Have to rally now. Lock in. You want a challenge? This is your challenge. All right? You're still winning, but let's go. Let's rally. Come on. Fucking rally. I got to see it. You can't have that. You cannot have that. They're getting caught sleeping out the wheel now. And they're just getting caught. You can't get caught with your pants down when you're up by 14, right? You just cannot do that. And so we really just fucking score on offense now. I don't know what else to say. That shit was ugly. That shit was ugly. You don't want to see, you never want to see that. You never want to see the first play of the drive. Yeah, and Newman was on him, or I think. And great route by Shaheed here, and he's just wide open. And there he goes. What a play. I mean, what happened? That can't happen. That can't happen. You can't get caught with your pants down after scoring 2 touchdowns. Let's fucking go rally now. You want a challenge? Here's a fucking challenge. Now it's 14-13. And a good tackle there by the Saints. The Giants will set up at the 25. And here comes Jackson Dart. You want a fucking challenge? Here's the challenge. Here it is. Don't get caught with your pants down. Let's go. Let's score. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking lock in. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Dart and company. Dart. He's going to hand a Scat. Scat's going to find a hole, and a good run there by Scat. He'll get 8. 2nd and 2. Fourteen to 3. 2nd and 2 for Dart. He'll hand a Scat again. Scat's going to push the pile for the first. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Trying to establish some kind of run game. But you got to score here. You cannot have that last offensive drive, a bunch of drops, that drop by Slayton, and the first drive you give up for the Saints is a fucking 70-yard touchdown. Can't happen. 1st and 10 for Dart. He'll hand to Scat again. Scat's going to find a hole. He'll push and push and push. He'll get 6, maybe 7. 2nd and I think 4. Oh my God. Dart in the shotgun. He'll change the play at the line. Dart. He'll hand to Singletary. Singletary is going to push, and he'll be stood up near the line to gain. It'll be like 3rd and 1. Forward progress. Bring Scat back in here. 3rd and 2. Basically 1. Dart under center. He's going to hand to a flea flicker to Dart. Dart's going to go deep. Oh my God! Slayton was open. It was a deep. Oh my God. Not a good pass by Dart here. He needs to throw it farther. That's a touchdown. They might be going for this here. 4th and 2 at close to the 50. I don't know about this. They might be trying to draw him. Not sure. We'll see what they do. 4, 3, 2, and they won't. They're gonna punt. Oh my fucking God, dude. That's on Dart. And I don't know if I love that play call on 4th and 3rd and 2. The flea flicker. I know you're trying to get him, and it kind of worked. Slayton had him beat, but I mean, Dart didn't put enough on it, and so now you're punting it. Punts away, and it'll bounce, and get out of bounds near the 15, 16-yard line. 14-3, Giants still lead, but what? I said 14-13. Yes, I did. If I didn't, it doesn't matter. It's right there. That's that. I don't know if I love that play call there. I get what they're trying to do. I get it. So the first miscue with Slayton was his fault, and the second one was Dart. Dart just didn't throw it enough. Dart didn't throw it deep enough, and brings up an easy pass breakup for the Saints. So defense got to hold strong here. They don't want. You cannot give up another huge play. You can't. I'll walk out of this guy. I'll walk out of this room. I'll walk out of it. I might go live at halftime. Ugly. Great start to this half. A bad end to the half. Really bad end to the half. Got to hold strong. Can't give him another monster play here. Oh, my God, dude. Like, he started so well. 1st and 10 for the Saints. They can get off the field here very quickly. They really should. Rattler will hand to Kamara. Kamara is. He ain't getting anything. We got like a yard, maybe. I'll get a yard. 2nd and 9. I don't know if there's a timeout called, but I think they might be going to the 2. Yeah, no timeout, so. Oh my God. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? And that was on Burns. What the fuck was that? You can't do that. That was a gift. Oh my God. This is a gift. This is a gift. Slayton has to catch that ball. Yeah, I know, Karen. That's he has to catch that. But the first one he should have caught. The second one, I don't think I'm putting that one on Slayton. That's more so on Dart. He didn't throw the ball far enough. Crescent Culture. If I show the game, I'm getting banned and arrested. So I'm not showing the game. I can't. I literally can't. I get arrested, probably. They come to my house and beat me. They're giving gifts. They're just giving gifts. And long way to go. They're winning, but long way to go. Just ugly end to this half, which was supposed to be a really solid half for this team, and it has just turned into business as usual. Ugh. Oh my God, man! They got that was a bad penalty by Burns. Why would he jump? That's a rookie mistake. That's what Carter did last week. He can't be doing that. They're gonna draw him offside. I don't know what that was. Let's check this out here. All right, here we go. 2 minutes left in the half. This defense has to lock up. Rattler's going to throw deep again. And again, another flag. And that's on Drew. And this is just why I haven't said that he is going to break out. He's had a great year, but he just does these DPIs, which ruin fucking drives, which ruin momentum. I don't know if there was 2 flags on the play. I'm not sure. So first down for the Saints. That's Drew's 6th penalty, which is most in the league for defense. And that's why I haven't been congratulatory on Drew. Even though he's had a great year in some respects, he's had trouble with these DPIs, which he just cannot shake, and it's just fucking annoying. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Pressure coming immediate, and he'll throw it. Looks to be out of bounds, and another penalty. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, come on. There's 2 DPIs. It's pathetic. This is pathetic. Like, pathetic. That's a little weak of a call. But, I mean, this is just so pathetic. The Saints are basically in field goal range, and they'll throw it just short to Kamara, and Kamara's going to go to the outside and get the first and out of bounds. And this is just, again, just bad. Just so bad. I don't know what to say. I'm going to go 11 TikTok at the half. Rattler throwing short and drop by Kamara, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 1:40. So it's so frustrating. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Rattler's going to take off, and nothing's there. And that's going to be a sack by the unexpected Darius Alexander draft pick. And I think Rattler was looking to take off there, but, I mean, that's a sack because that's behind the line. What do you think? Some tea or something? Lemon, Arizona, something. Thank you. So that was a sack. The first sack comes on a play that I think Rattler was going to take off too. So just you got to take them when they come, right? Yeah. 3rd and 13. Giants and Saints both have 2 timeouts. Rattler is going to throw over the middle, and it's short. Tackled by Drew Phillips, and it's going to be 4th down and about probably 10 or 9. And they'll set up for the field goal, which will allow the Giants to have an opportunity to put some points on the board. I mean, they have 2 timeouts. So if I'm Dable, I'm not kneeling. I'm finding a way to get a fucking field goal, and then the half on a good note. If I'm them. And darts are warming up, so it seems like they're going to do just that. 52 yards. Snap, hold, kick is. Ooh, it's gonna be no good! No good! No good! No good! Get your ass out of there, bitch! Bitch! 14-13 still. Giants got good field position here. And now, you go for the jugular. Score a touchdown. Score. You can. I don't think they can't. I think they can. Will they? I don't know. But they're basically near midfield. They have one timeout. So 1st and 10 for Dart. 1:25 left to go. And I got some ways to go, actually. I thought they were closer. 5, 4, 3. Dart looks to throw. He's going to throw short and, miscommunication there. And Slayton never turned around. And I'm not exactly sure what the hell that was, but that was almost an interception. And that's just this is not good. The beginning of the game, it felt like everyone was on the same page. And ever since that second touchdown pass, it seems like everyone's a little bit confused. What the fuck? You can't have that. 2nd and 10. They're going to send the heaters here. And they do. Dart throwing short to Scat. Scat in the flat. Going to get loose out here. 1st down. And gets out of bounds. A good run by Cam Scattaboo. Stopping the clock at 1:13. Great missed tackle there. Great stiff arm. Tries to get out of bounds. Great run. 1st and 10 for Dart. 1:13 left to go. What? What? Who? What about him? No. Dart looking to throw. Time. Over the middle. Caught by Slayton. Slayton's going to... Rattler throwing short, caught. Like a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6, 54 seconds left to go. Oh my God. We are going to Rattler throwing short again. Get tackled there by Flott. Bring up 3rd down and 2. No timeout taken yet. And you wonder if they're just going to, we'll see what they do here. 3rd and 1 for the Saints. Rattler's going to take off, and he's got space. And he's got wide open space here. He'll go out of bounds at the 20. We're going on TikTok, and it's not going to be pretty. It is not going to be pretty. Not going to be pretty. I'd cover your ears if I were you. Now I'm not going to yell, but I'm just saying there'll be some profanity being spilled. 1st and 10. I won't yell. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Dart. Rattler throwing, drop by Johnson. stops the clock at 15, and that would have been a first down, but dropped by Johnson there. 15 seconds left to go. Johnson never saw it. 2nd and 10, they'll probably try. If I were to guess, they'll probably try and throw it to the end zone here a couple of times. Give it a chance, right? My opinion. I know they don't have a lot of time because the pass rush was what Rattler does. Rattler over the middle, caught by Kamara, first down. What a catch by Kamara. And they'll probably take a timeout here, and they'll decide what to do. He took a huge hit there. So 1st and goal for the Saints. And at halftime, it is not going to be pretty for Darius Slayton. I can tell you that right now. I haven't really gone off yet on a specific player, but today is the day. Today is the day. 1st and goal for the Saints. 11 seconds left. Saints and Giants both have one timeout. Looks like the Giants are going to take a timeout here. Just to talk about it. I don't even want to check Twitter because I think what people are saying is, it probably won't be pretty. It isn't pretty now. First and goal for the Saints. Rattler looking to throw, throwing short to Kamara, and great tackle there by Debo behind the sticks. And it's going to be 5 seconds left to go. And they're probably going to have to kick a field goal here. That was a little bit too much time. Or they might, it would be dumb to go for it at this point. They're going to kick a field goal, which this should have been the score at the end of the half. But are they going to go for this? They're going to go for it, which, all right, this could be the last play of the game. Not the game. This could be the last play of the half. We'll see what they do here. 2nd and goal, 6 seconds left to go. No timeouts. Interesting decision here to not kick the field goal. Guess they don't respect the defense at all. Rattler going to look to throw to the end zone and out of bounds. So, okay, he took a shot. Nothing was there. They'll kick the field goal. So this should have been the score at the end of the half, and it'll probably end up being 16-14. So this is what it should have been. But again, a costly fumble by Darius Slayton, who has just been a thorn in the side of this offense today. Kick is good, and 16-14. Saints lead at the end of the half. Giants will receive the second kick. Oh my God. Giants will start with the ball at the start of the next half, and what a disastrous end of the half. A half where I thought the Giants were going to run up. Decides that, nope, we're going to make this game a little competitive, and it's 14-16. And I'm going on TikTok live right now. I'm going on TikTok Live, Chris.
Kids are yelling. I can't do the yelling. It scares me.
Just pathetic. A pathetic fucking end to that drive. Just one of the most pathetic ends to a drive, to a half I've seen in a while. Going live. 3, 2, 1. We'll get people in here, I'm sure. It takes time, but it'll be like 300, 500. Oh, wait. What an awful end to that drive. What, like, I can't. All right, guys, let's get in here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this. What a pathetic end to that half. Pathetic end to that half. One of the worst ends to the half I've seen in quite some time. Whoops. Hold on. One of the worst ends to a half I've seen in a while. Just pathetic. It looked like it was the Giants were going to run it up, and they did not. Darius Slayton needs to be he needs to be shot out of a cannon into the sun. I understand people thought he was going to step up. He's sold this game for us. He dropped and he's sold this game. He's got to be shot into the sun. Got to be shot into the sun. I can't have it anymore. It's pathetic. It's sad. And Dart has been playing great. The only kind of missed cue that he had was the throw to Slayton. One of his deep throws to Slayton. He didn't throw it far enough. He underthrew it, and he just didn't connect. Pulse says we cannot lose against this team. No, we can't. No, we can't. We cannot. It's just pathetic. Just a pathetic display in a game where the first half, I was like, wow, let's fucking run it up. I don't want to hang around, and we're hanging around. And I don't know what's going on. There needs to be a conversation at the end of this in halftime about there's a miscommunication going on. There's this defense is lost. They don't. I don't get what this defense is doing. They are kind of coming up strong. They are not kind of giving up big plays, except for that that really big touchdown run, that touchdown pass to I think it was Shaheed. And now this is just business as usual. In the last couple of minutes in this first half, and this is just what we've come to expect from this team. And I don't know what else to say. Yes, we're still in this game. We're only down by 2. We're getting the ball back. We've led the entire half. But we're why are we falling asleep at the wheel? Like, why are we falling asleep at the wheel after that second touchdown? This team can win. This team can beat the Saints. They're just fucking them. They're shooting themselves in the foot. Darius Slayton has to just. I can't even tell you my frustration with him. Get after Rattler. They've been trying. The Saints are doing a good job getting the ball out early, though. They're doing a good. That's a funny comment. Penalties have been horrendous. Yeah, which is how it's been in the past couple of weeks. TikTok says notification. For a second, I thought it was legit. Darius Slayton needs to go. Yeah, he's got to go. We know what Slayton is. We fucking understand what he is. He doesn't have it in him. Doesn't have it in him. That catch that he dropped, that should be a touchdown. Not a touchdown, but that should be a touchdown. And that fumble just set me over the fucking edge. I mean, that is just so undisciplined, just bitch ass play. It just cannot happen. Dude, that hat is awesome. I appreciate it. I love this hat. Bought it last year. Big blue crew bus, 12 million a year, hold on to the damn ball. We know what Slayton is. This is what he's been. He'll come up sometimes and make a great play, and then this is what he does the other 60, 70% of the time. He just doesn't finish the job. He doesn't have it in him to make the big plays, to secure the ball. Makes too many mistakes when you think that he should be making successful plays. Just typical Giant shenanigans. We are fine, bro. We always do this. Yeah, but too many shenanigans can put you in a very bad place. A-Rod says, hopefully Giants come back after halftime. That's all you can hope. You hope that this team gets their fucking act together and figures it out. You cannot lose against this team, not after last week. Hyatt got to do something. I don't know if Hyatt's getting a lot of snaps. But again, I understand you might not want to come back and you might not want to shut Slayton out of the game plan because you think he is valuable there because he is getting open. However, I'm just incredibly disappointed. We get the ball at 1/2. We are a 1/2 team. No need to freak out. We are good. I like how we're calm in the situation, but I'm a little bit nervous. This is not exactly very fulfilling to hear. Slayton did not deserve that bag of money he got. Yeah, he didn't deserve it. I understand he wanted to be part of the team. He wanted to be back, but we know what Slayton is. Slayton's been a part of the team for 7 years. We know what Slayton is. It's not a mystery of what Slayton could do. Everyone knows what Slayton is. We've seen it every year. Give Scott the ball. They have been. They've been trying to establish the run. They've been throwing it to him a little bit. Start calling her high at the second half. I want to keep the Theo Johnson, Jackson Dart momentum they were going. Yeah, I mean, I loved how we were getting the tight ends involved very early. I loved how we were getting a lot of people involved very early. And after that second touchdown pass to Theo Johnson, it seemed like there's now a miscommunication on this team, not just offense, but defense as well. Get Slayton on a first-class flight to Afghanistan. This is what people are saying. I can't disagree with you. Cut Slayton. Slayton's so bogus. This is what people are saying. Lil Jordan Humphrey needs to get some reps. He's not active today. Oh, I'm sweaty too. I'm not panicking. I love Josh Allen. Good for you, Enchilada. I'm happy you like Josh Allen. So do I. Kev Proper says, not Slayton a nice happens. Kev, he dropped the ball and he fumbled. We cannot be killing ourselves. We cannot be shooting ourselves in the foot. Especially this team can't be. Not now. Not against this team. Where's Wandale? Good question. Need more Wandale Robinson. We're talking about an underthrow from Dart. No, the second time Dart threw it Slayton down, it was Dart's fault. He didn't throw the ball far enough. I agree that was Dart's fault. But Slayton, he's had 2 big mistakes. What Nubin is our future? Nubin has been ass today. He's been ass all year, actually. Malik would have caught it. Oh, no doubt. No doubt he would have caught it. He probably would have ran it in. I ain't showing today, Albert. Leak. Yeah. He would have caught that for sure. This is what happens when you don't have your star wide receiver, when you have to look to different people. This happens. And we know what Slayton is. I know what Slayton is, and we all do if you're a Giants fan. Slayton's been the same guy, right? He's had great plays and great opportunities, but he just cannot put a full game together. It just doesn't seem like he can do it. Olave audition tape. Maybe. We'll see if we win today. Hyatt next trade block. What has he done that can constitute a trade, though? Ben Trash never should have been re-signed, Mark says. I didn't think we would have signed him. I really didn't think we were going to sign him, and we ended up signing him to a I think a 3-year deal. So he's here for a couple more years. Are we going to bring in another damn wide receiver? We'll see if we win this game, Sam. We'll see if we win this game. Elevate practice squad, guys. I mean, we have Bo Collins, I think, taking some reps today. But, again, I don't understand. Would I trade a 2 for Olave? No, not now. I'm not trading for anybody unless we win this game. I'm not showing the game today, guys. Unfortunately, I don't have the setup to do it. But if we win, they won't do it. If we don't, our season over. Yeah. Okay, the Giants make the playoffs this year. Let's win today, and we'll have a conversation. But right now, no, not how they're playing right now. It's still halftime right now. We'll probably be back in about 5 minutes. I kind of went live at the start of halftime. Need to fucking turn it around. This team's not playing as like last week. This defense is not playing like last week. This offense isn't playing like this. offense was really good the first quarter of the game. Then after the second touchdown pass, they're lost. They're not connecting. Doo-doo Banks. Banks is out off bad game too. What the fuck is Dave's doing putting motor in that possession where? I don't know what you're talking about. Slayton is the main factor who cost 3 big plays. Yes, his problem. Soft hand Slayton. I don't think Dart trusts Hyatt. I don't think the team trusts Hyatt, to be honest with you. Paulson Diva does nothing. Guys, you know what? I'm also going to bring up another player's name. As well as a year as Drew Phillips has had this year, these defensive pass interference penalties he's getting are awful. I mean, it's every week he's gotten at least one of them. And yeah, I just said that, ET. Drew Phillips is as good as a year as he's having. He is not playing well when it comes to defensive pass interferences. He's just drawing them. And it cannot happen. And I don't care how well you are playing. I don't care how well you've played. If you keep drawing those penalties and giving up huge opportunities, if you're giving up 3rd and long, 2nd and long, you're costing the game. Turbo Miller on the sideline, regular close. Well, he traveled. I don't think they elevated him, but I think he traveled. Hyatt is worse than Slayton. We don't have a lot of options. We don't have a lot of answers at wide receiver right now. It's not like Slayton doesn't get open, right? It's not like Slayton's getting locked down. Slayton's getting open. He just can't fucking catch the ball. So, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? They're getting open. Give Odell a call. I don't know how much he'll fix this. I don't know. We don't have a lot of money to pay anybody right now. Hyatt can't separate. That's the issue. Plus, he can't catch. Gunnar Olszewski's going to make it to the 35. And, guys, to be honest, I can't show the game. I'll do my best to commentate with you guys, but I can't show the game. And, no, we're not doing that bad. We've led the entire half. But this second quarter has been awful. I know, Marcus, but we suck. We suck right now. The game, I'm not at the game. I'm at the game? No, I'm not at the game. I can't show the game. You think we trade Winston? Maybe. I don't think they want to. I think they want to keep him for next year. It's 1st and 10 for Dart. Dart is going to play action. He'll throw it to Johnson, and Johnson's going to get tackled behind the line. Slayton won't get another touch, bet. They might not. I can't show it because my setup isn't proper to show the game, and it won't look good. I like your hat. I appreciate it. I like this hat too. I wish I could wear it more if they weren't awful. 2nd and 12. We have the pieces, just not the puzzle just yet. I agree, Dylan. That's a great point. I totally agree, Dylan. Totally agree with you. We haven't put together the puzzle yet. You're starting it, and they're Slayton again, and he'll get about 5. And it'll be 3rd down and about 7. 3rd down and 7. I mean, Dart had a good first half. I mean, you want to talk about Dart's first half? He had a good first half, right? 3rd and 6. A fucking weak sauce drive here to start off if they don't convert. Here's Dart. Dart throwing wide open Scattaboo. Scattaboo's going to push, and he's not going to get it. He'll be a yard short, and we'll see what they decide to do. They might go for this. We got a spark going. It probably isn't the best decision to go for this, but they might do it. They might do it. We'll see. What do you think, guys? Are they gonna go for this? I don't know. They're gonna go. They might go for this. It's 4th and 1. Dart keeper. I don't know if you're saying dart keeper as in they did a dart keeper, or they're gonna hand to Wandale, and Wandale is going to get it just enough on the jet sweep, just enough to get the first.
Oh my gosh,
and Wandale. You got it. You got it. Good play. Good play. That's a gutsy call. That's a bold call. I don't disagree with that call. You need a spark. You need some momentum, right? So I understand that call. For Dart, the hand to Singletary. Singletary's going to push the pile. Great run up the middle there for 7. I like Devin. I like how they're kind of using both Scat and Devin. I think, Kev, I want Tracy to get back as soon as possible because I think he can be an asset to this team. I don't think Singletary's playing bad. I think we're running well. Trade Slayton mid-game. We might leave him in New Orleans if we don't win. 2nd and 3. To Devin again. Devin's going to push the pile and get the first. Now the Giants are establishing the run. They are trying to get the run going with Devin here. It's a first down. Where's the ball at? I'm sorry. I believe they're near the 50. And Barkley just scored. 1st and 10. Play action. Dart's going to look to throw downfield. He's got lots of time. He's got time on time. Dart fumbled. Well, we're losing. It was fun while it lasted, guys. It was really fun. I don't care. I don't care. This is what they do. It was fun while it lasted, guys. We're done today. Wow, he fumbled. He wasn't even touched. He just dropped it. I don't even think he was touched. What are we saying about that, guys? No, I know. We're fine. We'll be okay. I'm exaggerating. Was he touched on that fumble? I don't think he was touched. I believe this team can do it. It's just not a good collection of plays that we're putting together here. He wasn't touched. Yeah, he wasn't touched. Oh. Neighbors are saying we lost. Neighbors on top saying we lost. It's not just me saying it. I've seen the story. I've seen the story too many times. I think we can win. You're giving gifts. They're giving gifts. They are giving gifts to the Saints. Neighbors on town says, I love the Giants. I'm a diehard, but we lost 14-3 And it's 16-14 Saints ball. Yeah, he wasn't touched. He dropped it. I can't even get mad. Like, how can I even get mad at that, right? Like, how can I even, like, justify getting mad at that? He didn't touch it. Dart shit his pants when Cam Jordan stamped him down. I mean, I would too. If Cam Jordan were standing right in the face, I would drop the ball. Defense is going to win the game for us. Relax. I hope. They didn't look good the second quarter. See if they could turn it around. I know Dart hates himself for that. I know he's killing himself for that. But, I mean, let's take a look at this. He takes off. He looks torn. He had time. He had all day. He takes off, and he was just running and just dropped it. I mean, it wasn't even like he was cutting or anything. He just was running and dropped the ball. So a gift to the Saints. A throw to Rattler, and a great batted ball. And 2nd and 10. Flag. And that was dumb play by Rattler there. Dumb play. He threw it again after batting it. I think it was Dex that batted it. It went right back into Rattler's hands, and Rattler just go down, but he just threw it again. And yeah, legal forward pass. You can't do that. It was Burns. Burns got hit in the face with the ball. I wasn't even like good defensive line play for the Giants there. Yeah, so that'll back him up 5 yards. So bad play by Rattler there. Yeah, neighbors on tap, legal forward pass. Yeah. That's rare that it happens when a batted ball comes flying back in your face. You can catch it, but it just drop the ball. Right? Or not drop it, I mean go down. Saints are going to take a timeout here. Dart is still the GOAT, though. He's a rookie. This is his second game. You know, these things are going to happen, right? No rookie is going to be perfect, right? You know, that was just that's a play that I know he's beating himself up over. He hates that happened because he wasn't even touched, and he'll be better. I think Dart's had a pretty good game today, all things considered. He's learned to slide, so that was good. He's made a couple of great passes. He's bought time with his legs. He's looked better than last week, in my opinion. Andrew says the Giants Spire looks so handsome today, and I'm finishing that comment. Oh, yeah, look at that. Mr. Lysander himself said I look sexy today. Little Birdie says looked at the ball, hit his leg. Oh, yeah, the fumble looked a little – he just wasn't holding on to the ball. He was loose with it. That's what happens when he's a little loose with it. Abby Anderson says, Andrew, shut up. It's places. Dylan says, I think the Giants win this game. This defense has to do better with the penalties. And if you're going to run, hold it. I can't show the game. I can't. Title it, Madden. Hold it. Yeah, they got it.
Oh, wait, tell Abby to say hi. Please.
I think we win 34-23. 34-23.
Yeah.
Abby Gray says hi.
Thank you.
I can't show the game. No, I'm not showing the game. You got my reaction.
Stop saying it.
Everyone's saying it in the comments. What I got to do? We got to win. We cannot lose today. I come too far. I do this shit for a living. Not to lose. Not really. Who got the ball? Saints got the ball. They took a timeout. Oh, my God. This game started so well. Jay, the game's coming back right now. Saints are one of the worst teams in the league, and we're the best one in team. We're the best 1-3 team ever. So I don't know. I don't know. We're the best 1-3 team this world has ever seen. 2nd and 15 at the Saints 40-yard line. Rattler is going to play action here. Pressure coming out, and Rattler's going to throw it short to the line, and push him out of bounds. We got about 5 yards. We 3rd down and 10. How do we think we will do against the Eagles on Thursday? Let's win, and I'll talk about it. If we win, we'll have a conversation. If we lose, then I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it. 3rd and 7. Here we go. An opportunity for the defense. Get the fuck off the field. Third and 7 for Rattler. Rattler. Pressure. Throwing. Caught by Olave. First down. Out of bounds. Fuck. Dude, who was that? Was that Drew? It was Debo. Debo's had a bad game today. This is his worst game all year. Worst game all year. They need to put Wilson in. They're going to hand the ball off wide open, and close to the first down, 2nd and about 2. And Debo is so bad today. After I made a video about how talented this Giants defense is, they fucking do this shit. Oh, my God. He's kidding, guys. Showtime, he's just joking. There's no way he wants Wilson in. He's joking. Abdul Carter got to be better than that. He's also a rookie, but they're handing the ball off again. A good tackle there by the Giants defense near the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 1 or 2. Abdul missed the tackle on that last down. Where do you watch the game? YouTube TV. This offense needs to figure it out. I was so excited because this offense was actually looking so good. And what happened? Taysom Hill's going to throw it, and that's caught. Are you fucking kidding me? What is going on?
No, Jordan, we're not screaming. Relax. No screaming.
This defense is naked. This defense is naked. Naked. First and goal. Rattler's going to pitch it to Kamara, and it's going to be a false start. $14 to 16. Saints lead by 2. Yeah, I will. I'll end up doing it. First and goal for the Saints. Rattler will hand it Kamara. Kamara is going to get 4, maybe 3. 2nd and goal. If they wanted a challenge today, this is going to be their fucking challenge, right? I put 50K on the Giants. Batted ball at the line. Great play. I don't know who got a hand on it, but great play. It's Dex. Good play. That's just Dex using his hands. 3rd and goal. Another opportunity. They've done a good job in the red zone so far, this Giants defense. So let's see if they can stop them again. For what? It's Tuesday? Tuesday? Oh, no, I'd rather him come Tuesday. Or Wednesday. That's what I meant. Defense need to lock in right now. Here we go. Rattler looking to throw. Pressure early. Abdul Carter's coming across field and too high. Too high, and it's going to be a field goal attempt. That was a huge stop. Huge stop. Come on, man. This is what I want to fucking see. They've done a really good job defending the red zone so far. Really good job. I get it's the bend don't break defense, but this offense needs to figure it the fuck out. Snap, hold, kick is good. 19-14.
Great.
19-14 Giants lead. Giants trail. By 5. I'm looking at my shot now. Dart TD coming up lock. Got to stop making simple mistakes. Got to stop. Cam TD did it? Not yet. We need to stop dropping the ball all around. This offense needs to figure it out. Whatever happened on the first 2 drives needs to happen again. We cannot fucking falter against this shitty Saints defense who we're just giving the ball to, giving gifts to, giving the Christmas presents to. Dart and Slayton trying to sell us. I'd lean more towards Slayton's. Cam hasn't. I don't think Cam has gotten a touch in the red zone yet. We've been fucking dropping the balls. We can't. All of a sudden, after the second touchdown pass, we can't figure it out. I meant on the 4th. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'd rather him come Wednesday. We've been driving down the field, and then we fumbled like twice. Yep. What is happening, Leah? I don't know. Dart lay hit with the 2 TD already. At least it was a field goal. Yeah, they've done a good job with the red zone. They've done a good job in the red zone today, not giving up any big points. The only big play they gave up, the defense did, was that touchdown to Shahir. Was like 70, 80 yards. And that was on Newbin. This offense needs to fucking get with the program now, because it's not like the defense is giving up touchdown after touchdown. We're in it. You want a challenge? This is your fucking challenge. It's a rookie mistake, but I need him to lock in and win this game. Yeah, I get it. He's a rookie. He's going to make those mistakes, but fumbling the ball when there's really nobody there, and yeah, I get Cam Jordan was staring in the face. You got to hold on to the fucking football. Do you think they'll eventually sub in Russ? No. Russ is not coming in. Russ is not playing another snap for this team unless Dart gets hurt. God forbid. I know that we have enough time. I get it. We have plenty of time. But I'm talking about it's not a good trend we're seeing now with this offense. You can't put together a couple of drives. Dart's been playing great. It was just that fumble that no one was near him. Banks is going to take the ball up, and he'll get tackled at the 30. So that's where Dart will set up. Now they're showing the miscues of the Giants, which first started here with, the pass to Slayton and then the fumble to Slayton. And then Dart fumbling the ball when no one was there, and, awful. Will Cam skateboard step up and get 40 yards after this game? You hope so. You hope that Cam can become a little bit more involved. So from the 31st and 10 for Dart, Dart will hand to Cam, and Cam's going to push the pile. He's going to get loose a little bit, getting 8 yards. Good run there by Cam Scadaboo for about 8. 2nd and 2. Let's go. Come on. Scatterboo going to push the pile again. 1st down for the Giants. Up the middle again. This is what they did last drive too. They did this last drive too. They are going to hand to Scat. They're going to feed Scat the ball. And then they just kind of lose it. They just lose it. First and 10. Dart, play action, has a lot of time, and now it looks like he's going to take off. And that was not a good decision. He gets like 2 there. He went right up the middle, but there was really nothing there. The pocket was closing in. Who do you blame on the game so far? Slayton. And Newbin, a bunch of people. Mainly Slayton. Banks, Newbin. I would say that. I would say that's what we're doing. I don't think the penalties have been atrocious, but they haven't been helpful. 2nd and 8. They'll hand a Scat again. Scat's going to get 2. I get they're trying to establish the run, but they can't do fucking anything against this defense. Come on. 3rd and like 6. This is a huge play. They can't move the ball. 3rd and 7 for Dart. Dart gonna look to throw. Throwing short to Bellinger. Bellinger's gonna get the 1st down and getting out of bounds. And that's a huge play for Daniel Bellinger. 1st down. That's what you need. You need something like that. That's what you need. Just a little bit of a spark to get you going. They're using the tight ends. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Turn the rally cap around. We're going to turn it around. Dart will hand to Scat. Scat's going to make something out of nothing. He'll get 3 or 4. 2nd and 6. 6 or 7. Start Scat cooking. Yeah, he's had great games all year that he's been in here, but you want to see him step up. 2nd and 8. Who is that? Oh. Scat again. Scat's going to push the pile. He's going to push and shove, and he's still on his feet. He'll get taken down. Forward progress gets him about probably 5. It'll be like 3rd and 3-ish. Oh my God, dude. Who Dat Nation? Yeah, who Dat playing well today? They're doing good on Rattler. They're making Rattler really have space and find people open. So they've done a good job offensively, the Saints. So I can't really fault the Saints today. 3rd and 3. Dart's going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle. He's got room to run. He'll get the 1st down. A design run by Jackson. Dart. And he'll find his way to the 1st. Yeah, you want him to slide there. I don't think he would have anyway. But I get it. He slid a lot today. The 1st and 10 for Dart. Singletary in the backfield. And that's what they'll do. They'll hand to Singletary. Singletary's going to get to the outside. And he'll get about 4. 2nd and 6. Come on. Just score. 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 2nd and 7 for Dart. Close to the red zone. 3rd quarter coming to a close soon. Dart under center. Little fake pitch. Screen for Scat. Scat's going to get up to the 1st down mark, and they move the chains again. Come on, Scat. Here we go. They're using the offense in the right ways. They're using the offense in the correct ways now. Let's keep it going. Let's finish the job. A little nonchalant there for Jackson Dart, and he finds the screen for Scat. At the 15 now, in the red zone. Come on, guys. Come on! Dart to screen to Johnson. Johnson's going to push ahead and get like 3. 2nd and 7. I think the Giants are going to score. Yeah, I think the Giants should score here. And I think that's going to be it for the 3rd quarter. And that's where we'll come to an end here. And we'll start right back up with the 4th. 2nd and 7 in the red zone. Guys, here we go. We need this team. This offense moving the ball well this drive. I don't know where this went. Got to keep going. Leave the rally cap. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on. I'm going to turn it backwards. This is what we do. We need a TD bat. We need to score here. They're up by 5, right? 14-19? Yeah. Right, that's what it is, right? 14-19? We got to score. Have to. And this defense needs to tighten up. But we got to score first. Dez, get a TD, get a stop, go home with a W. Well, there's more time than that. We got a lot of time. We got a whole 4th quarter left. Come on, G-Men. Got to have it. Got to have it here. And here's the thing. It's so frustrating that, like, these mistakes are not, like, they're personnel mistakes. It's the Slayton fumble. It's the Slayton drop. It's the Dart fumble. It's not like people aren't getting open. It's not like they can't move the ball. They can. We've seen it twice already, and we're seeing it a 3rd time. They're just not locking in on offense. They just need to. Just chew the clock, keep feeding Scat Pack. It's working, but we have a lot of time. We have a whole 4th quarter left. Score here and go for 2. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we need to lock in. Slayton needs to work out Burger King. Wow. Yeah, we need to lock in. Let me go check around the league. Oh, my God. I don't have my phone. Can I see it?
What do you need?
I just want to see what's going on around the league. Actually, no, I got it. I'll look on ESPN here. I want to see who's winning, who's losing. Yeah. Let's see who's winning, who's losing around the league, because I don't know yet. Houston is, oh my God. Well, I mean, Lamar's not playing, but oh my God, Houston is killing Baltimore. The Eagles look like they're going to win.
Yep.
Dallas is he's killing the Jets. Indy is, oh my God, it's just beatdown after beatdown today. Good God. And it's kind of close in Miami and Carolina, too. So it's a lot of beatdowns today, and then you got this fucking game. 2nd and 7. To Scott. No! Well, it's over, guys. It's over. Oh, my God. And that was on Scott. And that was on Scott, and it's over. Game over. Game over. Yep. This is self-inflicted. Fumble. Cam Scatterbo fumble. 3 players have fumbled the ball now. And this is just shooting yourself in the leg. Shooting yourself in the leg. I can't even get mad anymore. I don't have the energy to. I haven't had the energy in a while. They sell it. They're giving gifts. Giving gifts. It's not the OC, Nat. It's not the OC. It's the players today. It's on the players. It's on the players. Three fumbles. Yep. 3 fumbles. 3. Not 1, not 2, 3. You're not winning games with 3 fumbles. What do you mean it's over? There's a whole quarter left with a 5-point gap. Oh no. Oh, they scored. They picked it up. It was a scoop and score, guys. Sorry. Scoop and score. It's not 26-14.
It's not bad.
Overusing scat. Well, what is it, Tiger? We're overusing scat, or we're not hitting it to scat enough. What is it? That's not on dart. That's on scat. It's these players. I don't know. You could call it coaching too, but not hold on to the ball. It's not dart. It's not on dart today. He got a fumble, but yeah. But are we overusing him though? I get it, but like, what is it? We're not using him enough, or are we using him? I know you're saying we're overusing scat, but other people are saying, well, hand just feed scat. Like, what is? There's no solution there. It's on the players. There's no scheme that like, oh, we got to figure out what we're doing on offense. It's not like we're not moving the ball. We've been moving the ball. It's these players are, they're shooting themselves in the foot. They are, they can't finish the job. We have 2 good drives and we fall apart like this. Business as usual. Business as usual. I know we have an entire quarter left, but doesn't look very good. Does not look very good. Toss it up the tight end, stop the run there. I get they want to establish the run. I get that's what they want to do, but they really haven't. They just look awful. 14-26. Pathetic. Pathetic. We are coming back. Just watch. All right, Des. This offense looks. What happened? Like what? Honestly, what happened? Whose ball? Giants ball. It's 26-14 now. Saints lead. So here comes Banks, and Banks is going to have a great return all the way up to the 50. So the Giants offense is going to have a good opportunity here.
That was great.
We need a scat score so bad. Yeah, we need a scat score so bad. We're going to watch the fumble here. I'm sorry I didn't say it was a fumble, but I couldn't really talk. I mean, it was a good play by the defense. Just swarm him and take, scoop, and score. So near the 50, overusing scat. Well, Tiger, we'll see what they do here. 14-26, 1st and 10, entire quarter left. Play action, dart. He's going to throw to scat, short, and he'll pick up 4.
Why are you throwing to the other guy?
Rigged.
What do you say?
I can't tell.
I need new gloves.
Scatterbo fumbled the ball. 2nd and 7, they're hand to Scat again. Scat's going to fucking push it. And this guy is, I know he's playing with some fire now. And this is when I understand you can't with this Scat again, but he's going to have his head on fire now for the rest of the game. And so you need to use Scat. Do you think Dez caught it? Oh, What? You're bringing that up now? How that was like 15 years ago. 3rd and 4. Scotty fumbled. 3rd and 4. At the 50. Dart hands to Scott again. Scott's going to push, and he won't get it. He's going to be stopped short by 1. 4th down. And they have to go for this. They have to. They don't have a choice. They have to go for this. Who dat? They got to go for it. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. Stop handing it to him. 4th and 1 now. Dart hands to Singletary. Oh, 1st down. They're so close there. I thought they were going to go to Johnson, but they ended up going to Singletary, and he gets the 1st. It looks look, again, they had to do that. They don't have a choice. Saints fan, but enjoying your stream. Both teams are trash, but y'all have something in Dart. I appreciate that, Strength Camp. I appreciate that. But, I mean, this team is shooting themselves in the foot. And the Saints are doing a good job at giving Rattler a chance. But we're giving you guys gifts, right? We're giving you gifts, and it's on us. It's on us. We're not putting it all together. 1st and 10. It's a false start. Oh, my fucking God, guys. Unbelievable. And that's Theo. Giants playbook is literally 1 page. Yeah, it might be 1 page. Oh, Theo. You can't move. 1st and 15. PZ, go to meth streams or crack streams, but I didn't tell you that. 1st and 15. Dart looking to throw. Throwing over the middle. And it looks like it was caught by Wandale. Low pass, but I believe it was caught by Wandale. So 2nd and about, I think, 7-ish. Prescott's throwing the ball again. Wow. Wow. Cowboys having their way with the Gents. Fred put 1K on this game. Why would you put 1K on this game? 2nd and 9. Where is this defense we put our entire future into? I made a video today how it was so talented. Screen pass to Wandale, and Wandale's going to not get much. There is a flag, however, and we'll see what it's on.
What's this camera?
We'll see what this flag is on. And it's fucking holding. On Bo Collins. His first name today, his first mention of a name today is a holding penalty. So 2nd and 15? 17? Where's Brian Burns? Where is everybody? If they don't score on this drive, it's over. And I'm being honest. If they don't score here, it's done. And I mean scoring a touchdown. I don't mean scoring a field goal. I mean getting in the fucking end zone. I don't know what's going on. The refs are talking about this. I don't know what's going on. John Barker, go to Meth Streams or Crack Streams. They got the game for you there. Meth Streams, crackstreams.com. Stream East, I think, is shut down. 2nd and 18. We're so done, Leah says. And then we get belt to ass on Thursday. Yay! I'll make a sign. Dart looking to throw. He has time on time. Thrown over the middle and it just batted ball. There is a flag, however, and we'll see what it's on. Dart's holding his knee. I think he's okay, but he's holding his knee. Dart looks rocked here. Are you fucking kidding me?
Jordan.
Holding.
We're not.
Holding.
You need to.
Holding. Yeah, we're done. We're done. 3rd and 18. Oh my God. Dart. Throwing over the middle, caught by Wandale, and they'll get close to the first. They'll be like 6 yards, 5 yards short. They gotta go for. I don't know. You can't not go for this, right? You can't kick a field goal here. You're even too far away for a field goal. I don't think you have a choice. Let me guess, Scotty. No, they're not gonna run on 4th and 6. They're not that dumb. They're not that dumb to run on 4th and 6. I think Brian Dable hates the Giants secretly. Oh well. I don't think it's coaching today, guys. I really think it's the players. 4th and 6. This is essentially it. Question mark. Dart is gonna look to throw. Fucking scrambles. Time. Throwing over his body, and it's intercepted. And so instead of not getting it, it actually would end up being, and they would have to go for it anyway. So instead of not getting it, they don't get it, but it's an interception. Well, this game's over. It was fun while that win lasted, and the Giants are done. They're done. Of course they lost today. Of course they did. That awful pass. Terrible pass. He threw it right to him. They in the 5, though. What do you mean they in the 5? They in the 5, though. Giants were done week 3. Oh, no, I knew they were done. But you win last week and you start to get, okay, you might win this week and you'll see what happens. I think today you can really blame it on the we got YouTube comment coming in. Not even a Giants fan, but I hope they can get back. They need to go full send. Okay. I haven't had the energy to get mad at the team in a while. That interception wasn't Jackson's fault. He was just trying to get the ball out. He threw it right to the DB. That's not his fault. That's his fault. He should have threw out. If we're gonna throw the ball out of bounds, throw the ball out of bounds. It actually was a positive play because instead of the Saints starting at the 30, they're going to start at the 10. So I guess that's a positive. Essentially a punt, right? If you're not getting it, you're essentially backing them up to the 10. This game is over. Their season was over. Now it's done. And here's my thing, right? I would have posted my reaction from last week's game, but there was nothing that I wanted to show because, yes, it was so exciting to get a win last week, but I was not overly excited, right? I was not like ecstatic. I was happy that we won, but I wasn't like jumping up and down, freaking out. And this is why. Because this team at the end of the day is really what it is what you see is what you get. I think if we're looking back on this game, you can just you could point at the players, and you can really just grill them because both the offense and defense have not played at all well, and And another run given up by the Giants for 6 yards. 1-16 team. Wish we lost last week at this point. Yep. Fabio's got to go. Oh, come on, Tiger. Cut him some slack. What is happening? They've been folding. It's not like they're folding right now. They've folded for the past couple of quarters. This game is over, guys. Yeah. They're just going to run it. Oh, my God. I thought they fucking stripped it. Nope. First time. Sick of this. Dable needs to go. Had high hopes for the Giants today, but nope. I don't have the energy to get mad. The players just have sold. They just sold. And it's pathetic. It's actually pathetic. Technically, it's possible the defense steps up. Well, they're going to run it. And you know how bad the Giants' run defense is, and they're just going to run it and chew the clock, and it's going to be over very soon. They can't stop the run. At least another 9 weeks of straight losing coming. We'll be here. Permanent misery. 2 good drives, and that's what we get. I don't know what happened. I don't know. We'll have, again, I'm not the best, look at the play calling, and we'll see what went wrong. I just think the team they folded. They shot themselves in the foot 4 times. Giants probably thought they had it in the bag after the 2 drives. Well, it's not okay. You can't have 2 good drives and think you're in the driver's seat and fall asleep at the wheel. I'm not taking the season serious anymore. I kind of gave up after the Chiefs game, but I'm always still watching the games. And after last week, how could you not be a little bit excited after the first Jackson Dart win, right? Time to watch the Yankees disappoint. Maybe they could win today. Maybe the Yankees can give a couple people some hope. I doubt it. How Dable still has a job is beyond me, bro. Yeah, it's actually 4th down for the Saints, so they might go for this. They're basically, it's like 4th and like an inch. 4 fumbles, players going to show up 100%. We have 0 sacks. We aren't getting pressure. We don't win. Yep. No pressure. No tenacity. Players selling the game. You wanted to show up today, and this is what you do? What are you doing, man? Stop. Can we say Giants win next game? No chance in hell. So nice outside. Blew 3 hours at the beach, October. I'm sorry. We do have the toughest schedule in the league. I hate that excuse, though. I don't like that excuse because it's like, I get it, but this is a game you're supposed to win. This is a game they should win. This is a game they should have won, and they're selling all day. Made Rattler look like prime Drew Brees. I'm not surprised. This is what this defense does, and they make me look like an absolute dumbass because I made a video today talking about how good the defense it could be because of the talent, and they put up this fucking disaster. And Olszewski will fair catch it near the 40. It's so crazy. Again, I'm not insanely shocked this is the situation today. I thought the Giants would win today. They should have won today, and the players are shooting themselves in the foot, and they cannot take advantage of anything. And the Saints are doing a really good job on the run and giving Rattler time to throw. He's taken virtually no sacks. So the Saints have done a good job today. But I think looking at the defensive situation for us, I mean, the Saints have done a good job, but on offense, we're shooting ourselves in the face, and 4 times now, and it has not been good. Technically 5 times, if you really want to get critical. But yeah. I'm trying to think of the fumbles. So 1 on Slayton, 1 on Dart, another on Cam. Dart wasn't touched. Slayton, I think he was touched, and Cam was obviously touched. And then the pick. And that pick was awful. I mean, that pick was awful. Again, basically a punt. If you want to, take a positive out of it. Marcus says, I don't want to see any Saints fans celebrating. We're both 1-4, and both will be on a coach search in February. That's true. But hey, the Saints, I don't want to say the Saints look good, but they did a good job putting Rattler in a position to win, which was what the Giants did last week for Dart. So I think the Saints deserve some credit today because there's been no sacks. So I'm not going to say like the Saints suck. I mean, they're not great, but I think they did a good job putting in the work for Rattler to have a good game. And when the Giants shoot themselves in the leg and you have no chance at catching up, this is what happens, right? So, 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. 14-26. Dart is going to look to throw here. He's going deep. He's going deep, and he's going for Hyatt, and nothing was there. 2nd and 10. That time he was looking for Hyatt. Not exactly sure if that was the best decision there. Hyatt was kind of covered well. For 2nd and 10. Dart. He'll throw it to, I think that's Collins. Collins gets his first catch today. It's 3rd down and 4. Doesn't really matter. We suck. So if we've come to the position where we're arguing about which team sucks worst, we're not in a good position. If we're arguing in the chat about which 1-4 team is better than the other, we've lost our way. Dart's gonna look to throw over the middle, and it's a bad pass or a drop by Collins. I can't really tell. I ain't showing the game, man. There's nothing to show. It's 4th and 3, and they gotta go for this. Tough throw for Darman. He was getting pressured. 4th and 3, basically, it's over, but this is it. 4th and 3. And then we'll probably talk to the chat for the rest of the day. Here's Dart. Pressure. He's going to take off, and he'll get the first to midfield, and they got to go. I know we have the 2 Saints fans in here trying to gas up their team, and I get it. Let them have it. There's no point in wasting your breath, guys. If we're arguing about which team's better, we've lost our way. 1st and 10 for Dart. Dart's going to step up. He's going to throw, and it's going to be too high of a pass for Theo Johnson. He was double covered there. There is a flag. Clock stops at 5:18. Not sure what this flag is on. And Slayton's not playing anymore, so he's done for today. Two fouls on the Giants, of course. And that time it's on Jermaine. And there hasn't really been a lot of holding calls on the offensive line today for a couple of weeks. Or last week, I don't think they really had a lot. But today, no. Oh, Slayton's out for the game. Oh, I didn't see he has a hamstring. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, maybe it's for the best. 1st and 20 now, so now backed up even more. Yeah, I'm sick of watching Slayton too. Dart's going to look to throw. Dart's going to heave it deep. He's got Hyatt again and drops it. Fuck you, Hyatt. He sucks, dude. And we got to see Hyatt step up. Hyatt stinks. He can't catch for shit. Should have been a penalty? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that should be a penalty. Well, of course they're not going to call that. Of course they're not going to call that shit. What do you expect? No, yeah, it should be a flag, but I don't really care. Good throw too. What was that? Dart throwing. Pick. I couldn't even tell if that was on Dart or not.
No one's running after him.
Oh no, he was down. But I can't even tell. I actually didn't watch it. Yeah, they were trying to do too much there. This team's not connecting. Dude, Bo Collins just stopped on the route. Why'd he stop on the route? That might have been Bo Collins' fault. He stopped on the route. Yeah, Dart's like, what the fuck? Yeah, Bo just stopped on the route. Well, guys, 1-4. Let me get it. So, the best part of the season will be firing Dable. Lock. Well, I mean, last week you thought his job was saved. I'm turning off this TV and just watch this live. Well, I have my TV still on, but I'm probably just going to be talking to the chat now. I know the team is going to be bad, but geez. I don't really have anything to say about this game. I don't have energy to get mad. It's a different situation if this team was good. It's not good, right? You can see them. They have the pieces, right? They cannot put it together. Those first 2 drives were fantastic. You think Scotty gets 5 more yards this game? No, I don't. We lost to ourselves. Yeah. We shot ourselves in the foot. What is that? 5 turnovers? You're not winning a game with 5 turnovers. I don't think Scat gets 5 more yards. Dart looks really bad. He's not had I don't know what to say about Dart though. Like I can't put my finger on it. Did Scott score yet? No. He fumbled. Refs are not giving any calls our way. Anyone see the personal foul on Scotty? Yeah, I mean, look, the Giants shot themselves in the foot. You want to say the ref should have been called, whatever. Saints did a good job today. Saints did a good job today. We'll be 1-5. Maybe when we beat Denver, the Eagles I don't know. Bo Collins caught that pick. Yeah, I thought Bo Collins stopped on the route. Dable is trash, needs to go already, period. I say again, he was so confident against the Chargers. There's something going on. He's scared, hesitant. He's a rookie. He made some mistakes today. That's going to happen. He had some good plays. He had some terrible plays. I don't put this loss on Dart. I know it's easy to say that when he has the 2 interceptions on his box score, but people are going to say that and say that anyways, right? It was already like a landslide avalanche. It just got bad to work, right? When it rains, it pours, right? And so when there's fumbles and bad plays and, bad penalties, it just, it doesn't help it when Dart throws a pick or fumbles, but, it's not exactly the greatest of all time. Now the Denver is beating the Eagles right now with 7:17 left to go. We'll see what they do today. So trade Slayton. Well, what's there to get for him? You just signed to a 3-year deal, so you're not trading him. Sign OBJ. Nope. Not over. Not you're not. If they won this game, you might have a conversation about signing Odell Beckham Jr., but not now. Get rid of everyone. Yep. Get rid of everybody. Trade. No, we're not trading. We're not trading for a wide receiver when we're 1-4. This is not happening. And the Giants are not going to win. Not win, but they don't have any cap space. They're not don't have any cap. They have like no cap space in the year. Like they have nothing. Giants. Yeah. What are we doing? Yeah. What are we doing? I don't know. I have nothing to say. I just this is what they are. This is what they are. I had to turn it off. Some staff needs to be fired. Our pass rush still has no sacks. Yeah, no sacks. I think we have 1 sack, but not any impactful sacks. Turned my TV off already. You're not missing much. They're just converting first downs. The Saints are just trying to run the clock out here. I didn't turn it off. I'm reading comments. I'm watching the game right now. If you don't think fire Dable, then I don't know what to say. It's crazy what 1 week could do, and then you come crashing back down to reality. Let me know if Giants get another drive. I don't think they will. They don't have any timeouts. This game is so much different if we hold on to the ball. Very different game if we hold on to the ball. Very, very different game. 5 turnovers. You're not winning with 5 turnovers. No team is winning with 5 turnovers. Not in this league. Neighbors is hurt. That's the key to offense. When he gets injured, you lose your best player on the field, and you try to look for other answers, and you can't find it. And in the process, you shoot yourselves in the face, and this is what happens. I don't know if Neighbors coming back into this game, would it have been different? I don't think so. I think we would have lost still, if I'm being honest. Defense plays well. That's 3rd and long. Give them a bomb every time. Today they actually did not do a bad job. Their points today, the Saints' points today mostly came on Giants miscues. Were the turnovers the reason the Giants lost today? Yeah, it was on the players. It was really on the players, and the Saints did a good job. Saints did a good job getting Rattler a little bit free. They did a good job in that aspect, but it would have been a different game if the Giants' offense fucking held on to the football. But, yeah. You can blame it on Slayton. You can blame it on Dart. You can blame it on all that. Yeah. I'm sure there'll be conversations about Jackson Dart. you're not taking him out, right? It's his second game as a rookie, right? But I mean, he didn't have a great game today. It looked like he would, but no. So I don't know. Bo Nix had these games too, everyone. You're going to have these games when it rains and pours. You know what I mean? You're going to have these games when the offense looks pitiful and you can't do anything. And when you don't have a real threat at wide receiver, this is what happens. And remember, bro, we got to play Philly in 5 days to be at home. Well, I'm going to that game. I can't say I'm too excited for it, but I'm grateful I'm going to the game. Bro, why did I choose to be a Giants fan? It's a great question. I ask myself that every day. I think he got right from the drops. Yeah, I think that he never looked comfortable today. And that was a good job for the Saints defense. That's why I can't, completely say it's our fault. Chargers fans last week was like, well, the Chargers lost the game last week. No, the Giants did a good job restricting Herbert. And today, it was the reverse. The Saints did a really good job of allowing Rattler to make plays and give him time. And whether you like it or not, the Saints did a good job, forcing these turnovers. Will Dart learn from this? I hope. That's all you can hope for. This is a big lesson for him today. Can't go out there and try to be a hero. Fire Coach Dable. That's only going to get louder and louder as the year goes on if we keep losing like this. Yeah, this team makes me look like an idiot. Well, at least I'm not. I think I said we beat the Saints in my preseason prediction. And they did it. That's their only takeaway. Fire Dable. Oh. Ooh. Should have been gone. The front office is terrible. Yeah. Dart was trying to force stuff a rookies, but Stan, man, I feel bad. Yeah, I mean, again, when you're down by this many scores, when you're trying to get back into it, it's not exactly the easiest thing to do. And it's like you're not losing a game. You're not winning a football game if you have 5 turnovers. You're just not doing it. There's no team that would allow that to happen, right? Him and Rattler has the same amount of win. Did he miss a field goal again? Oh, well, the Saints missed a field goal. It looks like their kicker's hurt, which is not good for them. But hopefully he'll be okay. Dez, I know you're so optimistic. Dez might be the most optimistic Giants fan I've ever met in my entire life.
Good.
He says we have a chance.
I support that.
I'm not going to agree with him. What's the time in the game? It's like 1:56. And the Giants are going to get the ball at like the 45. So garbage time touchdown coming up soon, guys. Garbage time in. Why are you on that website?
Because I was seeing if people are free.
I guess I'll call the game for the last fucking drive. Oh, it was a sack. I think that should be roughing the passer. I think that is. Roughing the passer, yep. Feel bad for Dart, that says. Well, I mean, he contributed to it as well. It's not exactly, and Dart got rocked. Thomas. What's going on with Thomas? That was Thomas's first sack give up in a long time. So 1st and 10 for the Giants. That roughing the passer penalty was not exactly a great call, but they do owe us some calls, I guess. It doesn't really matter at this point. Is he out? Is who out? Dart's looking to throw, stepping up, going to pitch it to Johnson. Johnson's going to get tackled at the line. Clock will run. I got a parlay for him to go over to 175. Who, Dart? Or I don't think he's there yet. I don't know how many yards he has. I think Dart might have like 150. Maybe like one. I don't have his stats. I like that Fox shows the stats of the players, but he doesn't. That's caught by Theo Johnson for the first down. We'll get out of bounds. Is Cam in the game? I think so. Oh, no, we're not winning today. After this game, they're probably going to go to Denver and Philly, see who wins that game. Us fans would play better football than all the Giants. I'll be left guard. Dart's gonna look to throw. He'll step up. He'll throw a short pass to Scat. Scat's gonna cut up, and instead of going out of bounds, which he probably should have done, the clock will continue to run. We should sign LeBron to play wide receiver. He could probably do it. He probably can do it. Yeah, Scott's gonna go out of bounds. I don't know what he's doing there. Giants got ball. Yeah, Giants got the ball. I don't know how many yards he has, though. I know Scat wants to make something happen, but they're going to put it on after this.
Oh, no.
They're going to put it on after this.
And they have the ball.
After this is over. They just said they're gonna do bonus coverage on it. I can't put it on. It's on CBS, so I can't put it on.
Joe Ford has the ticket.
We don't. If we score, the onside does. Dart is going to look to throw to short to Scat. Scat is this time is going to get out of bounds for like 2. Tiger Tat. I don't know what's going on in that game, but how much time do we think Des I don't know. We have to. We don't exactly have a chance here. 3rd and 9 is the. What's the order? Dart is going to look to throw. He's going to throw to the end zone and batted.
Didn't even turn around.
Incomplete to Theo Johnson. That's going to be 4th and 9 and. The last ditch effort here. Not a great. I mean, I know you're giving them a chance, right? And when you're without Neighbors, you got to give a chance. So their last ditch effort here on 4th and 9. I'm curious to see what's going on in this Eagles and Saints call a timeout. I'm curious to see. I'm over it, dude. This was a terrible game. I don't have any energy. We better sign some wide receiver. We were going 1-16. What's the point of signing wide receiver if going 1-16, Des? What's the point? Kind of figured we would lose first away game. No wide receiver 1, can't do much. They shot themselves in the foot. Saints did a good job. Where are we at right now? Like at 25-ish. I know we were up 14-3. No, I get it. We looked great the first quarter, and then everything came crashing back down to reality. They should have picked up Beckham. What would Beckham do? I get it. But what would have he done? Let's be honest. What is this? What's the score? Oh, they got time. They're gonna put it after this.
2 minutes.
Yeah, they got time.
No, it's 3-2. After 30.
Where?
Broncos have the ball.
Oh, Broncos have the ball.
And they're.
False start.
This game needs to end.
It'll end with this play. They're not getting this. Tired of seeing people say sign OBJ. Yeah, he ain't doing anything. And it's like, what's the point of signing him? If we're gonna suck this year again, we're gonna pay him for what? You know what I mean? Like, there's not exactly a point in signing him. Jalen Hyatt is trash. He had opportunities today. I mean, should gotten called in a couple penalties, but too little, too late. Is that another false start penalty? Oh no, I think it's on the Saints. So that time, they're just delaying the end of this game, man. They back him up 5, and now they bring him up 5, and whatever. Also, I can say that I'm done with the highlight. I've seen enough. So have I. I've seen enough. Dart not bad. This is a bad performance. It was not good for Dart. They better give Cam a TD, man. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. Here's Dart on the last play of the game. Scrambling, and he'll throw it. And dropped by Wandale, and that'll be it. We got to do better. We know what happened. Yeah, what are you going to do? Turn the game back on, said UTV is not available in your country. Ian, they don't want to show you this game. They don't want to show you this tragedy. Why did we sign Slayton? He's been buns. We know what Slayton is. He's not a wide receiver 1, Christian. He is a wide receiver 3. He's not a wide receiver 1. For a wide receiver 3, I think he's okay. He's not a wide receiver 1. When you have Malik go down, he becomes your wide receiver 1, and that's a recipe for disaster. We've already seen that before, right? Do you think we should trade for a wide receiver? No. If we won today, we can have a conversation about it. But no, we're not. There's no point of signing a wide receiver if we're 1-4 and we're going to be 1-5 and 1-6 and 1-7. And we might not win a game for a very long time. What's the point of signing a wide receiver? There's difference if we win a game. If we won today, it would be a completely different story. It'd be like, okay, so we have a little bit of momentum, and we might sign a wide receiver after the Philly game. But no. So I'm actually curious to see what's going on in this Eagles game against Denver, and they'll probably show that up left. The Broncos up by 1. So I'm going to call the Broncos-Philly game now, and we're going to switch gears to it. Here it is. I mean, you'd be setting up Dart for failure going forward. What?
Let's go. Come on.
You think Dable makes it through the season? No, not if this is the way we lose games. No.
What's the hat with the sparkly confetti?
Braden, I hate to break it to you, the game's over. What's the point of starting Russ, Des? What's the point of starting Russ? Yeah, well, Braden's confused. Jackson is going to look bad on this. Yeah, I mean, this is what it is. I mean, what are we going to do? You know, what are we going to do about this offense? There's not much to do. This is just what it is. No point of starting. Yeah, there's no point. Score, it's over. Tyler, it's over. You can, it's over. It's a rookie quarterback. Should have expected the second game drop off. Always a learning curve. Yeah. We are the last 2 wins the Saints have over the last 2 seasons. Our offense is so bad. Shane Bowen needs to go. All of the above, guys. It's the same shit. You win last week, but Pulse. I don't think our red zone. Offense. Our red zone offense can't do shit. And it looked good for the first quarter, but nope. I don't even want to make a video. I probably want to make it a video. It'll probably just be a fucking whatever. I don't have any energy to get mad, dude. Like, I have just no energy, man. Like, I knew that last week, you know, you want to come in this week, you have a chance. You have a chance to be 2-3. I wasn't convinced. I was never convinced. Never. And, you know, it's one thing to get mad and yell and scream. I just have no amount of energy to do that. I don't have a big rant that says Dable should be fired. He should be left in New Orleans. We gotta fire Darius Slayton to the Sun. It's like, this team is just what it is. Like, it's not a good product. It's just not good. And you lose your best player on offense. This is what it is. 5 turnovers. You're not winning a fucking game because you turn over the ball 5 times. And it's so frustrating because it's like there's talent on this team. And I don't think that's insane to say. I think this team has talent, but where's it going? So now I'm going to call the Broncos-Eagles game. It's 3rd and 8. It's 2 minutes left to go. Broncos lead 18-17. Eagles have no timeouts. Broncos have 1.
What?
And the Broncos are in the red zone now on 3rd and 8. So let's see what they do here. Bo Nix is going to take a snap. He's going to look to throw. He's going to run. He's going to slide. So they'll probably kick the field goal here. They'll go up by 4. And then they'll go to.
Let's go.
I'm gonna head out. Never hear me out. I don't mind Dable. You know what? I don't mind him either. But there comes a point where these kinds of losses become a little bit too routine, where you just have to wonder what's going on. There's plenty of talent on the team. They're not being utilized how they should be. I think you're correct. I think this defense has a lot of talent, but I think this offense still is not complete. Come on now, Bowen got to go.
Yeah, you're receiving.
Yeah, Bowen has. I've given up on Bowen since week 1, basically. And Shane Bowen, he's just gonna be Shane Bowen, right? I made a video today that this defense is way too talented to not suck. But, I mean, he is so bad. Secondary is trash as well. Yeah, I mean, Nubin's not good. Debo's not good. Banks, awful today. Drew Phillips, too many penalties. Yeah, not his fault, though. Scott fumbles in the red zone. Not his fault. Slay as well. Dart loses ball.
Oh.
It's on these players, man. It's on these players today. I don't think I would immediately tell you it's coaching. If you want to make the argument, well, if you're coached well, you don't fumble, then I might be able to agree with you. However, when you're in the game, you got to hold on to the fucking football. And, no. It's just not okay. Our offense doesn't have much talent at all. I don't think this offense is complete. You know, they're just, if you shoot yourself in the leg, it's not going to do it.
Come on.
Mo, trade Hyatt and Slayton. What are you possibly going to get from Hyatt and Slayton? Who's going to take them? And you signed Slayton to a deal, so it's not exactly. And the Broncos make the field goal, and they're going to go up by 4.
On purpose to get 5 more yards.
They might have. They might have, yeah.
They got a penalty. They got a flag on purpose.
Yeah, they might. They might have. It depends.
Fuck that.
Slayton is on a bad deal too.
1-1-1. Look at that. Look at the time. 1-1-1.
I'll take a cornerback. They need to do the trade at wide receiver. Yeah, they need to trade at wide receiver. I can't even use my play.
Jordan. You saw him live on the computer?
Yes. No, I need to get this. Let me end the live stream on YouTube. Actually, I'll keep it up because just in case I want to clip anything. Jax looked good. No, he didn't. Did not look good. He looked good for the first quarter, and then after that, when it rains, it pours, right? I'll ask the chat. Should I stay on for the rest of this Eagles-Broncos game, or should I just go make a video right now? Because I got to, I guess. I have to address what happened today. How do we beat the Chargers and get shit on by the Saints? I don't know. I mean, he's a rookie. But there's some mistakes he shouldn't have made. Yeah, that's very true. That fumble was really bad, and that first pick was awful. And that second pick was awful too. See how the Eagles game ends? Sullivan says, I have not missed a Giants game ever, but I am done. I might be with you soon. I might be with you soon. Unfortunately, I'm going to the game this week, so I don't have a choice to watch this team play again. 1st and 10 for Hurts. Hurts is going to get pressure, and he's going down. Wow. And they got to go fast and spike it. There's no urgency with this team. No urgency.
Jordan?
Sell your ticket.
No, I don't need your ticket.
Sell your ticket. I can't sell my ticket. Giants beat themselves. Yes, but I don't want to be the guy that says, the Saints are, the Saints didn't have a good game. They did a good job and let Rattler shit on our defense. He did, regardless of what you say. So yes, they did. Slaying for T. Higgins. Slaying for T. Higgins. Do you think if Neighbors wasn't injured, we would have won? I disagree. I don't. What?
Stop. I'm watching my game.
All right, we gotta. You want me to call it? I can call the game.
Just don't screw. I'm stressed out.
I don't think if Neighbors wasn't injured, I still think we would have lost this game.
Everyone's depressed.
Does Neighbors make our team completely different? Yes, but I don't think we would have won. You think we would have won if Neighbors was on today? I don't know. We had 5 turnovers. Hurts is going to throw and incomplete, and that's the game. The Eagles lose their first game. Flag. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they'll have a chance.
Oh.
DPI. Coach has got to go. Coach got to go. Coach has got to go. Where was Wandale? Great question. I have no idea.
What do you do?
They try to get involved. They try to get him involved today, but they couldn't find him. Saints did nothing to win, bro. Giants gave him the game with penalties. No, I mean, I'm not denying that the Giants shot themselves in the face, but I think it's a little bit errant to say that the Saints didn't do anything. Unrelated, but do you think I should start Jamison Williams or BTJ? Jamison Williams. I know offense shot themselves in the foot. That's kind of the game. That's kind of what we're doing. Let's watch this game here. They had to score a touchdown. You know that?
I know.
Slain for Lamar Jackson. I don't know if I would do that. They throw 8 straight passes. Another drive, they run 5 to 10 times in a row. Well, they threw 8 straight passes because they couldn't run. They had to battle back. They couldn't run. They didn't have time. Mike Kafka is terrible. Everyone's terrible. When you lose like this, it's all too much Singletary today early on.
We know what to do. Let's go. This is all time.
Incomplete. You could have one more play to try to win. We need a new head coach. When we talk about new head coaches, right?
That's a flag.
If they didn't call it, they're not going to call it. I still believe in Dart, though.
Challenge it?
Yeah, it's his second. It's his second game. He didn't have the best
We
game.
can't challenge it?
He didn't have the greatest game. No, you can't challenge that. He didn't have the best game today. He had a fumble, had a couple bad picks.
Babe, look at that. Babe,
You can't challenge it.
why not?
It's not allowed. What do you predict our record will be at the end of the season? I think our record will be 3-15. No, 3-14 again. Again. Let's watch this play.
Like 10 people on there.
Eagles lost. That's their first loss of the year. 5 wins. I mean, again, I'm sorry. It's okay.
No,
You guys,
touch me.
we could be losers together.
No. Thank you.
5 wins. I think.
Maybe the fucking refs should call fucking penalties when it happens. You know, that'd be really nice.
I agree with you. That was egregious. This is why
Maybe
we.
it's not a fucking
I agree.
5-on-1. Like, what the fuck?
The penalties have been awful this every year.
Off. Yeah, 5 people. Is that really?
We need Antonio Pierce for IDC. Yeah, I know people have brought up the Antonio Pierce argument,
Whatever.
and while I agree with
Okay.
bring in John Gruden, I don't know. I think the game is a little bit too has kind of passed John Gruden. Not to say he's not a bad head coach, just that I'm not sure exactly if he's ready to coach an NFL team again. I don't know. There'll be a coach out there that likes Dart, though, I'm sure. There'll be a coach out there that wants to work with Dart, I'm sure. It just might not be Dable. So, guys, I'm going to record a video real quick. I might hop back on live after, but I'm going to go quickly record a video. I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'll talk about whatever. This team is just another fucking embarrassment to me, the city. Their team is a continuous embarrassment. Looks like dog shit. No more hope for the rest of the year. They're 1-4, and with Philadelphia on a platter next week, and prepare to be 1-5. So it sucks, guys. Another bad year, and I know last week was fun, and I told you enjoy the win because you don't know how many of them we're going to get, and it seems like we're not going to be getting a whole lot this year too. So. I might hop back in live after I make my video, but we'll see. But we'll talk about the Giants maybe after. But yeah, awful today. Just not a good product. So thanks, guys. Appreciate the support as always. Appreciate the love. I might hop back on soon. All right. Thanks, guys. We could be losers together.